Hey everybody.
What's going on, family? What's good? What is good? What is good?
How y'all doing?
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, can y'all hear us?
Oh
Y'all hear us?
my God. Okay, Vision said 5x5. He ready. What's up, Vision? What's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Everybody. Baby, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Y'all ever have some of them days where it's just one of them days where I wanna be all alone? Just one of them days. Yeah. We all have them sometime, man.
We do.
Yes.
Sounds so loud and clear.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What's good, everybody? Family, welcome on in here. So, in spite of it, what happened?
You giggling. You back to me.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's Friday, baby.
It is Friday.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You good? I'm good.
Yep.
Baby good. I'm good. We good.
Good.
I got a little alfalfa coming up. Everything. Y'all know how you can be ready, but sometimes lives just
It's live. Huh?
it's live, honey. Things and some stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes, my goodness, man. Right before you get ready to go live, boy.
Hey.
My word.
Oh gosh. Who all up in here? Hey,
I know.
y'all. Welcome. It's Friday Faves with us.
Who is Weezus?
Weezus African Dreaming, y'all.
What? Look at us.
We here.
Yes.
So how y'all doing this beautiful Friday?
Yup.
It's the weekend.
If you breathing and achieving, then look at God.
I want it to work for you.
I'm trying,
everything
y'all.
you do.
Y'all can't see what I'm doing. No weapons formed, even though they forming right now a little bit. They prospering a little bit. I mean,
oh my gosh. Psalm 146, home and garden. Hello, that Kwanzaa.
What's up, sister? Sister Psalm. Hey, Psalm is over there getting her Swahili on.
She
everybody.
Is indeed. What's up, Odoms? Homestead up in here.
What good, brother Odoms? What's going on? How you doing?
How you doing? Who else? Hey, Blue Lotus Vibes by Janita McLean up in here. Hey, Mama
Hey,
Nita.
Miss Janita.
Thank y'all for being here. Lashes.
How you doing there, then, sister?
Thank you for being here. Hey, official Jamia.
What's up, Jamia? What's up, sis? Lashes. Lot of mercy. I love messing with my sister. And thank you for letting me clown with you and be playful, and you don't never take no offense to, I just be palling. Right. Have a good time. Lord. We gonna get it. You keep going, baby. You keep rocking on.
Hey, Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda by the seashore.
Hey, Rashonda. Thank you for being here, Rashonda.
Yes. A former Friday fave, as well as official Jamie and Blue Lotus. Thank y'all for being here. And as well as Vision Preparedness. Thank y'all for being here. Speaking of Vision up in here.
What's good, brother? How you doing?
What's up, Nightbot?
What's up, Nightbot?
In this thing?
Yeah.
Doing his Nightbot thing.
And the Nightbot family, all the little bits and the everybody.
Right. Juan Perez. What's up, Juan?
What's up, brother Juan? How you doing?
Good
Texas
to see
in the
you.
building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Jamia. Thank you. Thank you, Rashonda. Thank y'all. Roro Latrice, thank you so much for being here. Welcome,
hey, Roro.
Welcome.
What's going on, fam? Yes. Get in here and enjoy yourself.
Right. Oh, I said April's awesome. They gave her own month. Right? This is my month. My birthday month. This is my month.
Yes, it is. What you feel? Be 20, 26, 27? 27. 27? Okay. Yes. All right.
I know. Everybody. I was a child bride.
I was just making sure. No, that make me look bad. No.
We were both children.
Okay. Well,
children.
Still, I just don't like the verbiage.
I hear you.
Okay.
I don't like what's going on over here.
They be lying. I'm finna leave it alone. I'm gonna put it right here and then I'm gonna leave it alone. That way, okay, now I'm done.
Can y'all hear us now? No sound.
Let me unplug it and then I'm gonna plug it back in and hopefully with it being left alone.
Okay. Now can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us again? Yes, no, maybe.
No. Poquito.
Thank y'all. Hey, what's up, Howard J?
Howard J, what's up, bro?
Troublemaker. I'm sure the other troublemaker will be here soon.
Probably.
Who else up in here? Hope I ain't missed nobody. Hey, Coach Mary Ma, thank you for being here. Coach Mary Ma been doing her thing.
Yeah. Coach Mary Ma been on that grind.
Yeah. So glad
oh, wow.
here.
Look at this guy. Put you down here.
He's doing a thing.
He was. He did something.
Who else?
All right. And then I'm going to come here, you. I'm going to push him back.
The everyday life of Ann. OCD is chick.
What's up, Nikki?
Nation.
How y'all doing?
What's up? Thank you for being here, Miss Nikki.
Yeah. And Bougie, wherever she at.
Yeah. Let's see. Bulo said, Jay, what you doing? I'm being nosy.
Technical issues, Mama Nita. Technical issues, Mama Nita. Trying to get it right.
What's up, David Corey with Crop? What's up, fam? Some Texas fam up in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tamika Davis, hello. Happy Friday to you as well.
Hey, Tamika.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
April, I think Jay has something to tell you. Ask him about the number 5. I'm just saying.
You know what, Nikki? You need to leave
that.
I need to know? Nikki, you can leave all of that over in other. Oh, well, the other night, Nikki, who live? Oh, so on if y'all don't know, Wind Down Wednesday, Nikki and Bougie Prepper was hosting, and some came up and they was talking and Nikki was like, Jay, I thought you had 4 or 5 wives or something, and I was like, me? I said, no, thank you. I am a one African dreaming woman. And Bougie was like, that's right. And Nikki was like, ooh, Jay, you got 5 wives. And I was like, and then I said, no, Nikki. And then
Nick, is that what he said? I don't know. Is that what you said?
Yeah. We still ain't got no. Oh, is that older? I think they can hear us now.
Hey, did y'all edit us out? I don't know. I don't know.
Still no sound?
I think I'm behind though.
Go.
Okay, Tamika said they can hear.
Okay, cool,
yes,
cool. Okay, that was from the before time.
Hey, Fabulous is 32. Thank you for being here. I hope I didn't miss nobody. We spoke to.
Welcome in,
Mr. David Corey, Miss Nikki.
Yes. Y'all get on over here and enjoy yourself on this here Friday. Y'all get in here and enjoy yourself for Friday Faves.
That's right. Hey, Unicorn Lady Tech, thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
One of our lovely moderators, TLC in the garden.
Hey, TLC.
In here. Thank you for being here, TLC.
Yes.
Nancy B the Scratch. Hey, Nancy B.
Hey, Nancy B. How you doing?
Yeah, thank y'all for
and
being
DJ
here.
Ron, wherever you at, bro.
Right.
Work.
Thank you, Nancy B. You said we look good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, honey.
Good. Nick said that's not what happened.
You know what, Nikki? Just,
No.
Just stop.
Let me find out. No, he only has 1. And if he said he got 5, I'm the 5. It's 5 of me.
It's 5 of her. Yep. And if anything, that's what I meant. If that's what happened.
Don't get hemmed up on this Friday, man.
Sweet Pea, I love you. Don't let Nikki just.
Oh, I'll go back. Don't. You got your chance.
Sweet Pea, I love you.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me be Alpha real quick. No, I got 5 wives. You all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But either way,
Nope, no 2 or 3, 4. Nope.
Boy,
hell no. No.
Rashonda would not let me catch a break. Boy, I'm glad Vision off in here. Leave Vision preparing the David Corey and Odom's off in here.
They can't save you.
And Unicorn Lady Tech, she'll be fair too.
They can't save you.
She'll be on my side sometimes
too. Save you. Hey Gigi, Gigi's Naturals Homestead up in here.
Gigi, what's up, sis? What's up, sis? Yeah, I'm glad I got to catch the full live. You did your last one in its entirety because the other one that got cut off. You can't be on there talking about truths, girl. Truths and facts and stuff.
They'll come whip your legs.
They will come whip your legs via your channel. They'll just extra
Lord.
connection.
Of course, they wait. There's 5 Aprils. There are.
No, it ain't but one, and
Inside
I got
of me.
I got her. It wasn't but one. I seen it. I cuffed quick. I said, I'll be damn. Ain't nobody else getting this one.
Lord.
Mine.
I'm like Jamia. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of people going on up there.
Nah, she laughing, but she.
Y'all met Penelope.
I know, right? That's just one. That's the only one y'all done met. There's some more of them up there. So far, yeah. Girl.
Child.
Honey.
Baby.
Mm-hmm. He leave this alone. I said I was gonna leave it alone for it.
You're not.
Because it kind of shifted a little bit.
Oh.
Technical, microphone.
You said microphone?
Microphone.
Oh.
That's my big mom used to call him when I was little.
Malcolm.
Maca. You get that microphone, boy. Get up there and sing.
Hey, Mary Grow with me, 1964. Welcome in.
How you
doing? Thank y'all for being here.
Welcome in. Y'all get on in here and enjoy yourself. You know it's Friday, baby. What we do on Fridays? We have what?
We have Friday Face.
Friday Face. That means we have a guest.
We do.
We got a guest.
We do have a guest.
Yeah. A very either handsome or lovely guest.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know because we can't really say who the guest is until the guest get up there.
I ain't gonna mess up this time. David Corey. Just call me. Gonna mess it up this time.
Yeah,
you see, it's like nobody's thinking about us. And then we get on live, phone just buzzing, just like
going out.
What do you want? What do you want right now?
It's always nice to be thought about.
It is, but that ain't what that was.
Right. So, what's up, my brother Jegs, J3GS Forms? How you doing? And I know April spoke, but much thanks and appreciation to our lovely, lovely moderator, TLC in the Garden.
Right.
And as always, because it's Friday, because y'all ain't just helping us, y'all helping us, all of us, if you go ahead and do. And I want to say this, I got to reiterate this. No pressure. And most folk, I got to tell y'all, because a lot of y'all young, y'all don't even know who that song is. It used to be a group a long time ago. First, they were New Edition, and then it went to what they call Belle Biv DeVoe after that. But it used to be a group called New Edition. Had a song the boys used to sing called "Can You Stand the Rain," and a part of the song was "No pressure from me, baby."
That's right.
So we don't want y'all to feel no pressure, but if y'all want to share this live out,
appreciate it.
We ain't gonna hold it against you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thank you, Rashonda.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Look out, we gotta get Rashonda right.
Hey, that ain't what I want, but y'all can look at that too, the merch shop.
That ain't what you were going for.
That's
baby.
Not what I was going for. Thank you, Rashonda, so much for the super chat. Thank you.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
We do. Let me get Rashonda right. What do I want? Let's see. Let me look at George.
And everybody who support the channel, we thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Get it, George.
You get it. But y'all ain't just helping us. Y'all helping this guest, because we're going to have a guest.
You don't have a guest.
very
you share this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all share this live out. And when you get back from sharing this live out, then please be sure to put hashtag BCIAC into the chat. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, so y'all know we always got
what does that do? Because some people might not know.
Oh, so when you put hashtag BCIAC into the chat, what it does is Mr. Nightbot son, you go that drop sir, you dropping your link in the chat, so all the other wonderful people who you might not be connected with, then they can just run on over to your channel, connect with you, find you, and the next thing y'all know, we one big happy family. Yeah.
What he said.
Exactly. You know that
speaking of, there he is. Hey, DJ Ron Mechanics. All right.
No, it's fine.
I didn't want to lose it. Hey, DJ Ron.
What's
Thank
up,
you for
DJ
being
Ron?
Here. Okay, I just didn't want to miss no. I thought something come in. What was saying, my love?
Girl, you can always stop me to acknowledge DJ Ron.
That's right.
Yeah. And Nancy B and anybody else of importance, honey, because I can always pick up where I left off. But we got to acknowledge our guests.
We do. It's important.
Yes. So, look here. What was I finna say? Oh, before we get to our guests, because I know our guests is busy, they got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
We still want to make some announcements.
That's right.
Now, vision preparedness, if y'all don't know, vision preparedness is actually in this chat right here. And a lot of y'all done heard of the month of June. June is coming up.
Yes.
And
they've heard of the month
of June. Most people have heard of the month of June. Not everybody, but most people have heard of the month of June. So in June, this June, it's a little thing called Bug Out Weekend.
Yep.
That's happening June 2nd through June 4th. Now, you ain't got to be in Ohio. You could be in Ohio, it ain't gonna hurt. Or you could not be in Ohio. But what you can do is, because he dropped his whatchamacallit in the chat, his hashtag BCIC, you can slide on over there to Vision Preparedness channel and get all the details that you need. Yeah, I know I'm taking my hair down in front of you. I ain't got no home trainer. My wife tried to make me do better and be better, but sometimes, honey, you just,
I try.
Yeah, she tried. She tried. So that feel better already.
Hey, Soul Sister.
Hey, Soul Sister, how you doing? Yeah. Good to see you still around with us. Ain't nobody. Soul Sister be dealing with bears. And bears will eat your legs. So every time I see Soul Sister, bears come steal like honey and then they go away. But I'm glad you're here, fam. I'm glad you're here.
You got your legs.
And you got your legs. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard walk.
Live to run another day.
Yeah. Or just walk. But June 2nd through the 4th, Bug Out Weekend, Vision Preparedness, check him out. And then on the 16th through, I want to say the 18th or the 19th, a regular gun guy. Yeah. A regular meetup. Yeah. They
going down.
For all my 2A and non-2A people who might want to learn a thing or three about the
going
down. They call it little pew-pews is what they call them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my head. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be messing with my head the whole.
It's fine, babe.
Okay.
It's fine, I promise. Okay. Thank you, TLC, for dropping Vision Preparedness link and a regular gun guys link. Thank you,
TLC. That's why we always appreciate our lovely moderator.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. Why can't I? Maybe I just want to flick my. Maybe I just.
You do it, baby.
God.
I just don't want you to fuss over something. It looks good.
Okay, all right. Well, as long as it's good with them, I hate when it ain't even, and then sometimes it be up.
It's not even. It looks good.
Okay, all right. Baby, I just feel like if I get one more, if I get this one right here.
Do what you need, baby.
Okay, that's
get it right.
Yeah.
You get it right.
Now I feel whole a little bit more.
Feel better.
A little bit too much on this side. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what's it called? David Corey, you know you always mannish. David Corey is one of the most mannish people that go from chat. That's my brother. I love him. But David Corey, you just the most manlish little devil, boy. My goodness. Man, this little man on YouTube.
Seen any good toes lately, David?
Probably. Probably. He him.
I wants to know.
Yeah, it's done got warm back in Texas this spring. Women walk around Walmart and Kroger with their toes out. You know, David Cord just walking around.
just looking down.
Just looking down. That man ain't looked up while he was walking about 10 years.
Oh, man. I can't.
We love you, bro. We love you. We love you. So, yeah, vision preparedness and a regular gun. Yeah. A regular gun guy. Check out those two people. Check out those two platforms. You can get folk more information on upcoming events. I want to say somebody had a birthday. Something else happened recently. So hashtag Team Eco. Gigi and Eco Neighbor have an event coming. I want to say it's this Saturday. I get my dates mixed up, y'all, because y'all keep living. Y'all keep living, get as old as I am, and then you can judge me on what you can and can't remember. Maybe I need ginkgo or biloba. Maybe I don't. But get over and check out Gigi Natural Homestead because her and Eco have an event coming up, of course, that you can participate in. But Gigi, if you still in here, will you drop your link? Drop that hashtag BCIAC so people can get over there and connect with you and Eco and see what's going on with this course y'all got so y'all can help some people potentially put themselves in a better situation for all the crazy things going. Matter of fact, I take that back. The world is fine. Things are fine. Things are fine. There is nothing wrong. There are no events that should maybe concern or frighten any of us going on in the world. So with that being said, go over to Gigi and Eco Neighbor just because you know things are great. Why not make them better?
They might learn you something.
They might learn you something real good.
Real good. Yeah.
So what else we got real quick, baby, before we get to our guest?
I think that's it.
That's it.
I
think so. It was something else I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I guess got a lot going on, and we're not gonna keep them too long. You never know. It could be a handsome fella. It could be a beautiful lady. Yep. You just never. It could be one of each.
It could be.
Because we done had couples before too. Now.
Right.
Yeah, one handsome fella and one beautiful lady.
Yeah.
So, thank you, African Money Time, Led Phone, David Cord. That's right, Dave. Ain't no problems. It ain't. And thank you, TLC, for dropping that.
Yes, thank you, TLC.
So, I hope we gave everybody enough time to share this live out and get in here and kind of get a few announcements out of the way taken care of. There was something else, man. Dog, it bugging me a little bit because I made a mental note that I was gonna mention this. So with that being said, I think we about ready.
I think we are.
We ready to get to our guests?
I think so.
Well, I don't know. What
what you don't know about?
Sometimes we got different, like, we done had people on here to talk about some of the things they've been through before.
Mm-hmm.
We've had people on here who are raising their own animals, raising their own food. People aspire to different things. And some people are educated. Some people are educators.
True.
You like how I said that? You like how I make the distinction between educator?
Yep.
See, when you got country accent, folk like they notice how you say things. So educators. Just like you have some people say legislators and other people say legislators. Which is, you know what I'm saying, especially if you've been one and you have an affinity to pronunciation and diction, and maybe you might even wrote a book or 3 or 2 or 1 or several. You never know. Well, people, yeah. Mom is
be doing things.
I know.
In and out of these YouTube streets.
You could be. That's why you busy.
Hey.
You could be a family person, like a mom or a dad, and you got a little. So you juggling. You just doing this with projects and cheering and like just life, just a whole lot going on.
Facts.
You know, one of my favorite people.
Who is that? Other than myself.
You're the favoritist of all the favorite people. But I ain't gonna do that. Be too obvious. I'm gonna let it burn. Vision said, "Drum roll." I guess y'all.
Oh, they fighting.
Oh my!
Something happening.
Oh, hey, hold on. We gonna talk for a few more minutes. Cause I guess it's dealing with some stuff back there.
I wish I could have stopped.
Okay. You take your time with that one because nature. Sometimes nature be naturing, and you can't control everything, baby. My goodness. Watch. Are you safe? Or hold on. Hey, blink twice if you safe. Okay.
No, oh my goodness.
No, people guessing. No, it ain't the educated natural.
No.
It's not 10. That's a good guess.
It is good. It's a great guess.
Unicorn Lady Tech, that's a good guess as well. Yep. Soul Sister. David Corey said this some bull. Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
the one and only.
It's me! Hey! I hope I didn't disappoint because I see 10. I'm seeing everybody's name. Well, I think I did see my name. I think somebody dropped Andrea. But Andrea was over here fighting nature, the bees, and
we saw.
Yeah, I know you saw. And you know what's so perfect? I love the introduction. That was perfect. And then I'm like, all of a sudden, now here come the bees as soon as you're ready. And I'm like, oh, This is great.
It is all good, Sam.
Yes. Initially, I was supposed to be in my house, but life happens, and I had a repair person over, so my husband moved me out, and I was like, okay, but I don't like the bees and the bugs, and so we're just gonna try to do it. If you all see me swatting or spraying, hey, life is life.
It's okay.
It's all good, fam. It is all good. For those who don't know, before we allow you to introduce yourself, this is one of our favorite people in this YouTube space. She is Geeky Girls Journal.
That's right.
I love it.
So, you got to introduce yourself. Yes. But besides you being a mom, besides you being an educator, besides you being an author, besides you being all of these different things, words. Somebody who will help you learn a word or three.
Get that vocabulary up.
Yeah. Build your vocabulary. Put that in your portfolio. Geeky Girl, tell these people about you.
Yeah. Well, what else can I say about myself? You both did a great job. Can I say something before I say something about myself?
Of course.
Thank you so much for having me here. That's first. Like, I'm just so happy that, I had to apply the pressure to be here because your roster was so long that when April or Jay, whomever, was the one that sent me the message in Instagram, and I was like, oh, what do I owe this privilege? Now I'm finally making it. I must have made it. Mama made it. So thank you for having me here, because I know you talk about busy. They are the busy ones. So I'm just glad to be able to come and join the panel. And you both are gorgeous. I saw Jay back there, trying to get his hair right. And I said, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one having those issues today. April, beautiful. I love your hair. Lovely.
Thank you.
You look beautiful. You look gorgeous too, Jay. Or wait, handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hopefully, I wasn't the handsome fella that you guys were looking for, but I'm
You look beautiful as well, young lady.
Absolutely stunning. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So thank you for being here. Hey, David, Corey, Jamia, everybody. I see some familiar faces. I'm glad to be here. And as Jay and April have already said, yes, I'm a mommy, an educator. What else did you say? Author. I co-created books with my husband. I'll show you those later because I don't know if this is the right time to do it, because you might want to take a different spin. So I don't want to.
This is your time. This is your time.
Talk about it.
For all of it.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm special. Look at that. So yeah, we co-created these books. What else? I have a business, a small business, so I'm doing that as well. And who knows what else God has on, for me to do. I'm just, you
Absolutely.
know what, you all, I am here for the ride, to be honest with you. I don't put myself in a box anymore. I used to do that. I used to say, hey, I want to be this. And, as I've gotten older, I'm like, I don't have to just be that one thing. Neither do I want to be.
Right.
So, I want to be everything that I can be and more. I want to be all those things that I'm supposed to be, all those things that I'm created to be. And
Right.
so that's what I aspire to do. I don't say any longer, hey, I'm just a mom. I'm not just a mom. I'm Andrea, first of all, and Andrea is
Yes.
complex. I have many things happening, and hopefully you all can hear me pretty well. I'm just coming to the
Oh,
end
you
of what I
sound great.
said.
Yeah.
You sound great.
Okay. So yeah, I'm glad to see everybody over there in that chat section of Rashonda. So yeah, so you all, hey, I'm here. I'm all yours. Let me know what you want me to do. Do you want me to show things? Do you want me to just answer some questions? Whatever you want to do. I am upset because you all started having all the fun without me. I was in the background, like, chasing kids too, but also, also, multitasking and listening. I was like, they're having all the fun talking to everybody, and Jay is singing, leaving me out of the song session. I wanted to be a part of it. Not that I would be any good right now because it's a little bit of bass in my voice, but hey, if you sing another song, don't be surprised if I jump on in there.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Welcome in. Sing it. I just want to, before we get to the rest of it, you said something that's really, really, really important to me that I personally understand, and it took into as a man, without me, this ain't me mansplaining, but this is me saying that as a man and as a person, as just a person, it took into adulthood before my mom passed away. I appreciate you saying I'm Andrea first. Sometimes mothers have and fathers have their own share of burdens and their own set of issues. That's not what I'm saying. But something that I try to emphasize and understand and get people to understand, moms are people. Moms are human. Moms are individuals. They just have to share it with everybody. So everybody just be mindful of that. Mamas have projects they want to do. Mama have sacrifices that they always make typically, but mamas are people too. And before my mama left this earth, this realm of existence, I got to appreciate, understand, and respect her as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Not only my mama, but just this individual person. So you could elaborate on that if you want to, and then we'll take it from there. But I'm glad you said that, and I think more of us need to keep that in mind and be mindful of that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. Moms are people. We're an individual, and I think that sometimes for moms like me, I'll just speak for myself, that sometimes it's easy to get lost in just being a mother, and I have to explain it a lot of times to my kids, even when I left teaching, to do this full time, to stay home with my children. It was a choice. It was a sacrifice that I made. My husband and I talked about it and made the sacrifice that I would stay here because with me teaching, I saw that with my first child, she required my attention. And I could see that, and I'll give you all an example. I was doing report cards one day, and I was, sitting down, filling out the appropriate spaces, and it was taking a lot of my time. When I would come home from school, after school hours, I was always working, and I was working at home. So my daughter would, she'd be playing and things like that. But one time she came up to me and she almost took one of my report cards and ripped them. And I was just like, wait a minute, you can't do that. But it kind of opened my eyes for me to look at it in a different perspective and say, hey, wait, this is my baby. I have to take more time with her, and I'm no longer at school. I have to find a way to separate working and then coming home and dropping everything and then taking time with my family. And that hasn't just happened to me once with my first. It's kind of just a continuing cycle. When I had my second
Right.
one, when I decided to eventually stop working, going out to work. I still work because I still
Of course.
currently educate my kids at home, and I still am a full-time business owner. I still, do the mommy thing. So why am I saying all that? Because like I said, you can get lost in a career. You can get lost in being a mom. You can get lost in social media. And I will get back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to choose, what you have to prioritize, what's more important. And for me, and I had to come to the realization of this just recently, because I'm one of those people that when I dive into something, I give it my all. I have tunnel vision and I will just go straight for it, and I put 100,000% into it. And I want to do my best, and I wanted to make sure my delivery comes across well. I want to make sure that I'm doing all I can do. But a lot of times, in doing that, I can also lose sight of what my priorities are. If that makes sense.
Right.
And
no, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and sometimes I had to just recenter, which is what I had to do recently with just social media. A lot of you may or may not know, but I had to take a little break because I felt myself just in that space where I feel like I had to continually consume, not consume. Well, I was consuming a lot of other people's materials because I wanted to be supportive, as we all are. And I think it's difficult. Yeah, as a content creator, you find yourself trying to create, but you also find yourself trying to support others. And for people that have families, such as yourself and other people in the chat, you have to. It's sometimes a difficult space to be in because you have to figure out, okay, I can give X amount of time to this, but I also have a family. I also have I also have my needs. And what about you? What about yourself? You got to just take a break sometimes, just to step back and give yourself a breather and say, hey, you know what? I'm too consumed with this, and I can feel myself getting to that point, and that's not where I want to be. I want to make sure that I'm not putting my family on the back burner. They're my priority. And also, God, I have to make sure that I'm giving my time to God. That is who my creator is. So I don't want to, I had to prioritize basically. And
That's what it is.
Oh, go ahead, Jay. Sorry.
I just want to say I'm completely breaking protocol, and I want to say something because we got a lot of new people coming in. So our guest is Andrea, Geeky Girls Journal. We're not ignoring anybody in the chat. Forgot to say this earlier, but
Thank y'all for being here. Everybody, welcome in. Everybody, Grown Where I Eat, GT Junior, Drea Lachey. I think I saw Six Bows is back up in here. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Andre Southgate. A lot of people came in. So we don't give our attention to the chat as much as we do to our guests because we want to leave them uninterrupted to just be themselves and flow. But
we see y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yes. And a fellow educator, Drea Lachey, is in here. She said she's standing in the hallway. The power went out, so she's here supporting. So Drea, we appreciate you being here. I'm sure Geeky Girls appreciate you as well. And back to you. And I just wanted to acknowledge that real quick. But yes.
No, thanks. I'm glad you did. That's who it's about over there. Don't worry about me. I'm here. You all have me. Yeah. But back to what you said, Jay, I think it's important. It's special to me when men, and fathers or men in general just can acknowledge a woman or a mom and say, I can see that, women have a difficult job to do, or mothers have a difficult job, and that they're not just a mom. So I have to thank you for saying that, because that's very important. Just to hear it come out of another man's mouth other than my husband's is very important, because it shows that, I know not everybody's on that same page, but it's good to see that somebody else is on that same page other than just another woman, because I can easily speak to another mom and say, hey, you know what? I need a day. I just, I love my family, I love my kids, but I just need 5 minutes to just look at the wall. I don't care what it is. Just to sit out here on this deck and just be by myself, or just to get 5 minutes of peace. And sometimes people are like, what do you mean? Like, because I'll give you another example. I can remember when I first stopped working in the school district, that is, and my coworkers would call me and say, hey, how you doing? Are you bored? What's going on? I'm like, bored? Are you kidding me? What do you mean bored? I have kids here. Bored is the last thing that should come out of anybody's mouth when we talk about, I have kids here 24 hours a day. I don't take a break from them. I can't just send them off. I have to deal with them, and I still have errands to run. I still have dentist appointments to make, doctor's appointments to make. I still have to run them to activities. I still am running the business. I'm still doing, other things. So So bored was not anything that was on my list. In fact, give me bored, I will take it. A nap, I will take that as well. So I will take a nap. Yeah, when people ask me I remember this lady asking me one time at the playground, if you could do anything in the world right now, what would you do? And I almost felt as if I should be saying, oh, I want to go to the Bahamas and, lay on the beach and have my toes, just kick my legs up with my suit on and enjoy the sun rays. But I literally turned to her and I said, I just want to take a nap. I just want to take a nap. And
she was like,
And I said, no, it sounds probably like the most simple thing anybody can say, but it's the truth. Hey, Wamparess, it's the truth. I don't, and she's like, you don't want to read a book? I don't want to read a book right now. I know that doesn't sound good coming from somebody that's an educator, but I do like to read. I did not want to read at that moment. I wanted to take a nap. Can I have my nap?
Right.
When I hear people say, moms, are more than just a mom, and they look at the complexity of being a mom and the things that you have to do. I'm now an Uber driver. Well, I've been that since my kids have been of age to, school age. So, and I told somebody that in my live a while back, and I said, I don't really drive an Uber, so I don't want you all to get that confused. I'm just saying I'm a mom that drives kids here and there and everywhere. And, I spend a lot of time doing that. So, it's time consuming, but you know what? I feel like if these are the things that God has blessed me, if He's blessed me with 5 children, I put 10, 5, not 10. If He blessed me with 5 children, He's blessed me to be a wife. He's blessed me to be a mom, a business owner. I know that He won't put more on me than I can bear. So I just try to take it with ease, and I try to do what I can when I can. I no longer, and I just really just started getting to this point where I'm like, okay, you're not Superwoman. You can do what you can do, and that's it. You don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize for taking some time. You don't have to apologize for taking a break. I don't, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm just going to do what I can do, and I'm gonna do the best that I can do when I'm doing it. And
right.
Thank you for saying that about moms, because sometimes, moms, women, men too. I know men get it too, because my husband's a hard worker. So all of us, sometimes people can, perceive your life to be one way, and it can really be another way. They don't really know what's happening behind the scenes. You have a lot going on, and then you can come on screen. You two come on screen. You said earlier, it's just one of those days. It's just one of those days where everything's going wrong. You're trying to figure out the YouTube, is it connecting properly? Is the camera setting right? Is it much sunlight? When I came out here, I was like, telling my husband, oh my gosh, this is not gonna work. It's too dark. We don't have the sunlight. I was like, let's turn the camera around. And he's out here trying to do things, trying to kill all the bugs and make a barrier and all this stuff for me, just to make sure that this goes right. So people don't see all of that, but they see, your actual presentation when you finally you're speaking. So that's just an analogy that, it's a lot of behind the scenes things that are happening in other people's lives, and you have no idea. So
absolutely.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Now you've mentioned several times, and I want you to speak about this openly and freely, especially here at African Dreaming. We are we've talked in some of your lives, and you've been over some of my lives before. My wife grew up Baptist. Hashtag PK over here.
Okay.
I grew up Southern Pentecostal, COGIC, and we talked about that too. With the balance of life and work and with everything you see in the world, how does that? What role does that play, and what's the significance of your faith helping you to keep on keeping on in this world that everything is fine? It ain't nothing crazy, ain't nothing going wrong, ain't nothing wrong. But in this world where everything is fine, how does your faith play a factor in your life as far as helping you juggle all the things you juggle and deal with everything you're dealing with?
Oh my goodness, my faith, that is the center. That's the center of it all for me. Without Jesus, God, where would I be? Where would I be? You know what? And it took me when I grew up Kojic as well. And what I have to say about that is I was at all the church meetings. My parents are elders and missionary. My mom's an evangelist. So I grew up, knowing everything about God and what my walk should be and how I should do things. I knew church etiquette. I knew how to behave at somebody else's church. And I can recall that one time at our church, we did things a little bit differently. But when I went to a visiting church to sing, because I was in the choir, Jay, remember I told you that?
We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, you talked about the choir. And I can remember going and this older lady at another church saying to me, and I don't know if you all remember, and I know this might be a little bit off, but I'm going to bring you back full circle.
Oh,
and
go
this
for
older
it.
lady, saying to me, I had shorts on. I don't know, you all remember the phase where we wore like those polka dots. It was Kwame and what was the other guy's name? But they were rap artists and they had like polka dots. It was a polka dot phase. And so I had this outfit, boy. I was cute too. My mother picked it out. It was like a jacket with the shorts and a little top under it. And that's not something necessarily that they would have worn at this particular church. And I went in, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. And I was singing in the choir. We got on the choir stand and everything. And she sat next to me and she tapped my leg and she was like, now, honey, that's not, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted by that little drink. And I meant to say something about you all on this side. The other time I saw Jay throwing that back, I was like, what is that
little drink? Juice. In Tanzania, it's juice. Yeah. In Tanzania, they like to put their juice in these little country shotgun shells.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, it is. It's a little shotgun shell. Girl, I'm from Texas. We from Texas.
I know.
But yeah, it's just a little Tanzanian drink that we drink juice out of it. But anyway, please continue talking about Florida.
Okay. Yeah, let me continue. I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted because I keep saying, I'm like, it looks like a shell. So I'm glad. Okay, thank you for the explanation. So, I'm one of those people. I like to ask questions because I like to know things. So I had to stop and ask. Sorry, people, but
yeah.
So back to it. So the older lady, she asked me. She said, you're not supposed to wear anything like that. And I said, well, ma'am, I apologize for offending you. And I was probably about, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 at this point. I said, well, ma'am, I apologize if I'm offending you, but at my church, we can wear things like this. I said, it doesn't matter what we wear. And I said, and she's like, yeah, well, and I said, and if you want to talk to my pastor, he's right there. My pastor's my uncle. I was like, you talk to him, he's right there. And he'll tell you that it's appropriate. And I only say that to say, because some people get so caught up on that aspect of church that they miss what the true reason is. And I don't ever want anybody to feel like, what I'm wearing is not good enough, or my vocabulary might not be what it should be. Mine isn't. My vocabulary is not what it should be. I fumble on words all the time. I heard Jay say a word yesterday when I was peeking in from the bushes. No, the last live that you all did, and I was also listening to Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, and you said this word.
Oh, yeah.
That's a word. Let me write this word down. But, I'm not the best at all those things either. But so I was just thinking about what that lady said to me, and I was, early on thinking about how growing up, I thought that everything had to be just so perfect. So perfect for me. And I had to present myself a specific way. I had to look a way. I had to talk a certain way. And then as I thought I was being myself, I was just also just being who I think I should be. I was presenting this perfect person, or trying to attain to be this perfect person, until I finally realized, wait a minute, nobody's perfect. I'm never going to reach that level of perfection here on earth. We're imperfect people, so what she said impacted me, and some other things down the line that I heard growing up, and I was like, okay, you know what? So for me, I was saying that growing up in church, is my foundation. But it wasn't until I got older that I actually had a solid relationship. And it was more about a relationship for me. It wasn't about, okay, I'm going to church because I have to go to church, or because my mom and dad go to church, or because they told me, hey, get up, it's time to go to Sunday school. It was more, now I want to go. In college, listen, no, I was having a good time, and I was trying to still figure things out. But after that, once I had my kids, like after the college phase and the kids, and I'm like, now I started finding myself buckling down, and I was like, you know what, Lord, I remember saying when I left my hometown, I said, if you really want me to know who you are, show me who you are, so that I'll know you for myself. I don't want to fly on the wings of my parents. You can't. You can't do it. And I don't want to feel like, okay, because my parents know God, then I'm going to easily have a seat in heaven. That's not how it works. I wanted to know who God was for myself. And looking back, I could see all of those steps that he took me through to get me to where I am now, to build my confidence in him and to build my faith. So this Andrea that you see that's confident, that's just like, hey, I don't care what anybody says about me. I really don't. And it's because I know who I am and I don't look for validation from other people. I don't worry about if you say, hey, you look like a monkey. Okay, that's your personal opinion. You know? Great. Well, I guess you think monkeys are beautiful because I am, that's kind of how I look at it. But but it's progress. And I know that that's because of my foundation. It's because of who God said I was. And it was me figuring that out along the way. It was me understanding who I was and whose child I was. And so I said all that to say that, it was just a journey. And even though I grew up in a church, I still had a process, where I had to figure things out for myself. And I had to just be confident in knowing for myself who I was.
Amen.
I don't know if I even answered your question. Did I? I think I just kind of. Because Jay and April, I'm a roller coaster, you all, and sometimes I will go off on a tangent. I'm thinking about something. I'm like, hey, did I even answer the question? Because I think I just kind of went to the left and I was supposed to be right.
Girl, we've been in live with you before. We already know, baby.
You already know how this works.
That's why we want you real.
You brought it on back around.
She brought it on back around.
Bring me on back. I came back on around finally.
I want to know your channel name. What made you come up with Geeky Girls Journal?
Yeah, so my channel name is just an extension of my business. And that name came from our daughters. So they fully inspired the entire business. They're the inspiration behind the business. They are the reason why I continue to do it, to do the business. They're one of the reasons. The other reason in seeing my daughters, if I can just say that they all have different personalities, very strong personalities. And okay. So initially it started, and it didn't start as a company. We weren't even really thinking about it. But this is why we got the name Geeky Girls Journal. The name Geeky Girls Journal came from the business. And the business side came because my daughters have always been the minority in the school systems that we've been in. And one of my daughters, well, she's not the only one, but this is the reason why the book came along, was facing some issues with a lot of the girls in her class. And we call them mean girls. That's what they are in the book. And some of us have had run-ins with mean girls. And when I thought about it, I'm like, I had run-in with mean girls all the time. You think you're too pretty, you think your hair is too long. I'm like, I didn't care about all that stuff. You cared about it. I didn't care about it.
Right.
And so that was kind of my daughter's story, where these girls, were trying to just give her a hard time. And she's more conservative and not as she's not as confrontational. And when I think about it, at that age, I probably was not as confrontational, so she was kind of similar, where she'd just be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to deal with all this stuff myself. And she loves to read still to this day. You could catch her carrying a book wherever she went. And this is all my girls, but I'm just talking about a specific one just for this example. And so she would carry her books around. She'd be reading her books in the cafeteria, on the playground, because they didn't want to play with her, because they thought, hey, you think you're too good for us. And also it was a lot of the reasoning they did not want to play with her was because her hair was too curly. She was a brown girl. And what happened was I ended up finding out my daughter held on to this for months. Like, she didn't tell us anything. She was just holding on to it. And she ended up, but your child. So I could tell by her behaviors. My husband and I can tell when she come in the house, and I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong? She's like, nothing, Mom, I'm okay. And she would continue to do things normally at home, but you could just tell when she came home from school that it was something. And so I kept digging. My husband and I kept digging, asked her, what's wrong? What's going on? What's happening? She wouldn't say. So finally, she wrote a note to her counselor, because, again, this is my daughter that wants to take care of everything by herself. And she wrote a note to her counselor, and in the note, she explained what was happening with the girls, and she drew pictures, and in the picture, she had a picture of all the girls over here, and she was isolated by herself. So when I found out, I was livid. I just had to be honest with you all. I was livid because I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I know my daughter. She's doesn't bother anybody. The teachers have always said nothing but positive things about her. And they're like, hey, if we had 25 students like her, we'd be wonderful. And I'm like, I know that about her. And she's an excellent student. And so my issue was why, you know, why are you bothering her? And as a mom, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm ready. And, you know, my husband and I started calling the administrators, teachers, superintendents, like, what's going on? We need to have a meeting right away and find out what's happening and resolve some things. But in the school system, you know, there are things that are private, so you can't find out information about the other students. And, you know, I already knew because my daughter ended up telling us who they were, but they don't release information. So long story short, we did not like the outcome. I felt like it was kind of just a slap on the wrist. There was no resolve. My daughter was still hanging by herself, but where I had to kind of think about her. And at first I was like, you know what? I guess initially, you know, when you think about bullying, I was thinking about her as being a victim. But when I put the spin on it, I was like, wait, that's not fair to my daughter. She's not really the victim. She really showed strength in that situation. Right. She showed a lot of strength because she could have retaliated. She didn't do that. She didn't fight anybody. She was very strategic in what she did. She didn't, you know, she allowed them to talk, and she was just kind of like, she had the I don't care attitude. Now I'm questioning myself, like, wait, do I really care about what other people say about me? Because I think I would have been a little bit more in their face, you know. But you never know until you're in that situation. And she wasn't. She was just like, you know, it's okay, Mom, I'm all right. I know I'm going through this, but I'm all right. You know, I'm okay. And she didn't want us to do anything. So my husband's like, I said, no, if nothing else, I'm going to resolve things with the school. And we got that taken care of. They didn't do things the way that I would have handled it. I did not like the outcome. And I was just talking to my husband. I'm like, we need to do something more. And here I am. I'm just like, we need to do more. What are we going to do? Let's do this. Let's do that. And he's like, you know, Drea. He's like my calm before the storm sometimes. I'm like this, raw, you know. And he's like, we bring you down a little bit. And he's like, hey, you know, bring you down 10 notches. So he brought me down. He's like, what? Right. She loves to read. Let's just write her some books. And I was like, write books? Like, who writes books to solve a problem? And I was like, in the midst, like, oh, like bright light, you know? And I was like, that would reach her, you know, that would reach her. And because she loves to read, we're talking about somebody who carries books to the grocery store with her, and we're going to go to the grocery shop, you know? So that was the perfect solution for her and for my daughters to follow, because they also like to read. So we started putting in the books, we put lessons, you know, like how to handle mean girls, you know, or not even really how to handle it, but this character Dreamer is really sarcastic. She's like the girl next door that you want to be your child's friend, you know, really intelligent, humorous. And so what we found out was that my daughters, at the time I had 2 that were reading and a third that was younger. She was about 2 or 3. And they would read these books, and they would read our books rather. And I'll show you all in a minute, but they would be in a corner reading the books together, and they would be laughing. And I'd be like, hey, what are they laughing at? Talking to my husband, like, what are they laughing at? And I'd be like, hey girls, what you laughing at? Like, what's going on? Like, oh, nothing, something just happened in the book. And, you know, Dreamer said blah, 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 or somebody did this. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. And so we're like, oh, it's working. Yes, you know. And so we hear them saying things to each other like, yeah, my daughter would be like, yeah, this happened to me. Or sometimes they would come to us even and say, Mom, you know, I understand what she's going through. This happened to me, or this happened to my friend. And I'd be like, all right, good. And initially, like I said, we didn't plan for this to really go anywhere. We had just planned to make the books, to make her smile, and to remind her of who she was. You know, it was just to kind of say, hey, you are special. You're unique. Don't worry about what everybody else says about you. Don't worry about what you're going through right now. Just remember who you are. You know, just remember who you are. That's what's important. And that book, I mean, like I said, they would just be laughing and smiling. And so once we saw their reactions, and my daughters they're really tough judges, because they're the kind of kids that come to you and be like, Ma, you know, your hair is, you know, you need to do something to me. Oh, they will tell you the truth. Are you wearing that shirt with those pants? Because you might want to think about changing them. I can't wear this out. Oh, okay. So we knew we got their approval. We're like, okay, great. You know, so after that, I was like, husband, this might be the thing. So instead of just leaving it here. So we talked about, I was like, let's do something more. It can't be just about the books, it has to be more.
Right.
What can we do? What can we do? So we're like, hey, let's just make it a business. Let's start a business. And at the time, I really didn't know. I was just like, we're gonna take it step by step. And to be honest with you, I'm still taking it step by step. I am
Yeah.
a works in progress just with my life. I'm just progressing daily. And with the business, I have plans. I have visions for it, but also there are a lot of surprises. It's not a straight line. It's a whole lot of curves.
Oh,
And here we
yeah.
go again.
Facts. Oh, we know. We
Yeah.
know.
It is a learning experience. Like, you do something that you think is gonna pop, and you're like, okay, well, that flopped. Well, on to the next thing.
Yep.
And I find that's just life in general, right? You don't
Yeah.
have all the answers. You don't have all the answers to everything. You just, I do the best that I can do daily. So that's what my business is evolving into that. Now, when I say it started from the book, that was a foundation, but I didn't want to stop there. I wanted it to be more, and it's going to be more. I want it to be, hey, I'm motivating women and girls. I'm here to remind you, if you need that reminder that you are awesome, that you are special, that you're beautiful, hey, I got you. I'm going to remind you of that. And I just hope that through my content that it shows, because a lot of times I put it on, I'm like, I don't know if that came across the way that I wanted to, but it came across for, but also hopefully it comes across to the person that needed to receive it.
Exactly.
Right.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah, because sometimes for you, if you see it, you're like, oh, that was whack. Like, you need to, and I think, no, you need to go back and do something else. You can do better than this. But then I'll get a comment, and it's like, thank you so much. I'm so glad you put this out. I needed this today, and I'm like, you needed this from me. Oh, okay,
Right.
wonderful. And they're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
It got a great response. So that's really all that I'm looking for with the business, just to help somebody else along the way, and to share my knowledge and anything that I can share with others, and to put a smile on people's face, and to, help girls mainly, because I know that during the ages of middle school, between 8 and 14 is where you see a lot of the decrease in their self-esteem and their confidence. And that is the target. Those are the ones that I'm going after. A lot of times women, we're already established. We already know who we are at a certain age, but sometimes, we may not. We're still trying to find ourselves, and there may be those who are saying, "Hey, I still don't have all the answers. None of us do. I still don't know who I am. I'm still trying to fight through this depression." And maybe, perhaps, if I can just say one thing, or put up a quote, or anything, just to help brighten your day, that is why I'm here. So I'm looking for the business to be more of a solution to those problems. And that's it. I that's my mission, and I see it evolving. Like I said, it started out with the books, but it's turning into more, hopefully. In my eyes, I'm like, I just want it to be that center where women can come and say, hey, or women and girls, men too, you too, Jay. Hey, I'm not against the men.
No, I'm gonna say something, and I know Baby gonna ask you, I'm sure, about a little bit later about where people can find the book, how they can connect with you. But in this moment right here, that's one of the unfortunate and, in my opinion, more regrettable things about our current state of the world. Uh, there'll never not be a need for a woman who remembers what it's like to be a girl to address and positively reinforce and understand the needs of young girls, adolescent girls, and teenage girls, just like there's a need for men who have experienced adolescence and teenage years and all of that to reinforce in positive ways young men. The world done got so doggone discombobulated with this and with that and with all of that that it's almost like you almost can't say, I'm doing this for girls. A man almost can't say, I'm doing this for boys, because it's that much division and everything.
Somebody's gonna take offense to it some kind of way, and it's like, that's not what it should be about. We trying to help each other, trying to be that person that people can talk to about these things, because that age range you said, it's awkward. That's an awkward time. And when you're that young, you feel like you're the only person that's ever been through this ever in life.
In human existence. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Nobody has been through it.
Right.
So we have to talk about it. We absolutely have to talk about it. So your channel, I'm from what you're saying, is an extension of your business. So could you tell us more about your channel, what kind of content you have and things like that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So it's an extension of my business. That's why I came to YouTube. It was actually to create another space to be seen, for the business. And it changed once I got on YouTube because I did see that it was more community based, and I had to try to figure out a way to try to incorporate business and community. But on my channel, to answer your question, April, so Andrea has taken quite a bit of turns with Geeky Girls Journal on as far as YouTube is concerned. What I try to do is to try to at least stay consistent in what my mission is, and that's just to motivate and to inspire and encourage, no matter what the content is that I put out. So you'll find quotes on my channel. In short, you'll find me talking, me trying to give bits of advice to people. You'll find me talking the way that we're doing right now to others on live panels. You'll find some points where I am showcasing the books, or I am showing the t-shirts and things of that nature, things that are on my business website. And that's just to try to show people that, hey, this geekygirlsjournal.com does exist. And, if you go there, we have some pretty cool stuff, go check it out.
Right.
And the merchandise that we have is to promote positivity. So you'll never find anything on there that's talking about anything negative. You'll see only things that'll uplift your spirits. And like right now, the shirt I have on was created for girls. This is, Geeky Girls Rule the World. And that's kind of that's where we started. Geeky Girls Rule the World. That was our thing. But so you'll see all that on my channel. Nice. You'll also see vocabulary, because Jay was saying earlier that I'm an educator. Yep. So I'm going to go into that, where I started that because I like vocabulary. I wanted to increase my vocabulary because I felt that after I left the workforce, I wasn't using a lot of vocabulary that I was using working, because I had I changed my vocabulary when I got around my kids. Instead of using those words that I would use at work, I would just temper them down a little bit. And that was because of my environment, because I no longer had to speak a certain way. So now I'm speaking on a level that my kids can understand me. But also, I'm not that type of parent. I've never been that type of parent that spoke to my kids like goo goo gaga and that type of stuff. I've always spoke to them as if they were, young adults. And that was because I wanted them to hear the vocabulary and to understand it at a young age and to emulate that and to start using those words at an early age. So that is the reason why I thought with the YouTube channel, I'm like, hey, I like learning new words. I want to increase my vocabulary. Maybe there's somebody else out there like me who wants to do it. And that's what I decided to do. I was like, so I'm going to go ahead and share. When I learn some vocabulary words, I'm going to share with my YouTube family, and hopefully it catches on. And I could see that it was catching on with some of you all. Some of you all were getting it, but then other people was like, nah, that's not quite for me. And, I was like, do I step back off of it? Do I take a break? But then I'm like, no, this is what I like to do, so I'm going to keep doing it. But then my husband's like, hey, you know what? So then more recently, I just kind of stopped. I pulled back from that a little bit just to kind of look at it. Because, you look at your analytics and while the numbers are okay, I'm looking at them like, I'll pull back and see what happens on a couple things. And then I'll just bring it back. Maybe I'll reintroduce it. But who knows, But the reason that I also wanted to do it was my daughters, we used to challenge them when they were younger. Can you all hear me? Because the wind's picking up a little bit.
Yeah, the wind is fine. You out in nature.
We can hear you good.
We can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so my husband and I, again, we're really tough on our girls when it comes to education. So we did this challenge when they were really young, starting young, where they had to learn at least 4, it was between like 3 and 4 vocabulary words a week. And they would have to tell us what the vocabulary words meant, what the word was, use it in a sentence, sometimes even write a paper about it, depending on their age, age range. And that seemed to work because my kids would start using these vocabulary words. And mind you guys, again, I wasn't working during this time frame. So they come in and say, that was very immaculate. Mom, I love the way you did this. And they're talking, I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's working.
It's working. They were doing awesome with this vocabulary, but then I felt inadequate. I was just like, they had their vocabulary up, but now I'm like, do I even know what words they're using? Do I understand? So I said, okay, I need to step my game up. So that helped me to remember, like, okay, Andrea, learning is a consistent thing. Don't just stop because you have kids and you have a ton of other things to do. I mean, in my household, I'm like, they're being kids. They didn't have much more than I had to do. They had schoolwork and things like that. But I'm like, I have a plate full of things, and now to try to add this, but I'm really competitive. So seeing them learn those words, I'm like, oh no, they are not gonna know these vocabulary words.
Gotta up that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna up that game. So that's what happened. I was like, oh, I'm about to start learning more vocabulary so that we can all be in this together. They're not gonna be the only ones learning to be smart, and I'm sitting around looking crazy, and I don't know what words. So that's how that came about with Word of the Week. So you'll find, that on my channel as well. And who knows?
Nice.
Right now, just kind of in the process. I think for me, at least, just being a content creator is just trying to figure out what works for you and what's working for the channel right now. So
exactly,
that's my
right. Yeah. I want to know, how long were you an educator and what grade did you teach?
Yeah. Okay. So I was certified to teach early childhood through middle school, and they say either you like to educate the younger crowd or you like the older crowd. I typically found myself, with the younger people because I see that that's where a lot of the zeal was, and they're excited. They were just excited about learning.
Right.
And they're still young, so sometimes they come in and be like, "Can you help me tie my shoe?" Okay, yeah, I got it. I got you. I didn't mind those things because can you help me blow my nose? Okay, here's your tissue. You do that. So I was, excited about helping them do that. I just like the fact that they were still eager to learn and excited. And, they just thought, oh, you're the best thing. They thought I was the best thing since sliced bread, coming in teaching. And I wanted to give back to a community to a community that was similar to one that I came from. So I chose to teach in an urban area. And, a lot of those kids, and I taught first grade. That was where I stayed. I found my love.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I found that first grade. I loved first grade. So I initially, when I first started, I fluctuated between like that and middle school. But then when I actually started teaching, my first year was supposed to be second grade, but the principal my administrator was like, I already put this person in second, and they had tenure over me, so they wanted the second grade. I was like, I really wanted to do second grade. So it was a blessing in disguise. He's like, no, I think you should do first. Okay. I was like, whatever. So I did first grade, and I ended up loving first grade. So I stayed there for 5 years. And, those were my babies up. Yes, I know.
Geeky girl, did you stay sick? Now, I'm going to say that I've attended some events, and kids, no man, first grade are nasty. Look here, man. I'm talking about they got pencils in their mouth. I seen folks licking corners of desk and doorknobs. I seen people chewing up paper and just putting it on their face and then throwing it. Look, kids nasty. But anyway, go ahead with what you were saying.
He is telling the truth, and I mean, let it be known, it's true. You will see some things in first grade.
You absolutely will. I was gonna say, because I was a substitute teacher for a little bit, and the younger kids, that they were adorable. I loved being there with the younger kids. The older kids, they could care less. They like, oh, you was stuff. Okay, they could care less. But look at, they so curious and they ask questions, and they were so excited to be there. So I could totally get. But yeah, they was nasty.
Yeah, it's like, man, you are right. You had to take one for the other. It's like, do I want to deal with the kids and the attitudes, or do I want to deal with the babies and the nasty that come up? Because you know what, they will come and cough in your face, and you're like, whoa, hey,
they really will.
And they're talking to you like,
I would have took the little ones over the big one because I can't deal with them attitudes, man. Because just the man in me be ready to snatch, and that's not the right way to. You can't do that. So yeah.
You can't snatch the kids. You can't snatch the kids. That's why I stayed right where I was, because you can't snatch the kids up. And I didn't want somebody to people on me and saying, hey, Andrea's in here, you know, the kids in her face, and we don't want any of that. So I stayed in my lane. I stayed with the babies. You know, I was taller than they were, and it worked out to my advantage. And I'm not taller, but I was taller than they were. You know, some of these middle schoolers and high schoolers, they're tall and they will challenge you. And
they will.
Yeah. And at the time, I didn't understand the dynamics of, you know, a teacher to a teen ratio. So I was like, let me just stay where I am, because I don't want to be that person that they say, hey, she was here working yesterday, but she's no longer here. So yeah, I just stayed with the kids who were blowing their nose and needed to help tying their shoes and getting the backpacks. And I loved it there because, like I said, they were excited. They were excited about learning. Now, one thing I can tell you is that I did not like the politics or anything like that came along with educating. When I became a teacher, my whole thing was, you know, I was thinking I want to save the world. You know, I want to go in there.
Yeah.
We all go through that. I want to save the world. You know, this is what I want to do. I'm going to change. I'm going to make changes. And, you know, I worked right across the street from my first couple of years. I worked right across the street from projects, and I would see these kids, and they came in with a lot of baggage. And I'd be like, yeah. And I would think, you know, they're only in first grade, and for a child to have to come in and deal with some of the things that they'd have to deal with, even as an adult, I'm like, man, you know, that's a whole lot. So
yeah, because unless you've been an educator or played some capacity, Nikki is in here. Nikki is also an educator in everyday life of an OCD chick. Like I have to say this, and I'm gonna get to my other point. And again, with you having your position and your history, I normally don't deviate to the chat. Shay Love came in, a Resilient Dad came in, and a few other people came in. Tamar Williams, because there are people interested in picking up your book. Shay, if you still in here, thank you, sister, for your contribution to the channel. Miss Lynette Wood, TLC been doing really good. Pure Blood Prepper been doing really good about connecting and speaking on our behalf while we don't interrupt you. But we thank you, Resilient Dad, for that. We're gonna get you and Shay right after this. But
hey Jay, if you have to interrupt me, just be like,
no.
You be like, Geeky Girls, www.zippit.com, because I'll go ahead and acknowledge the chat.
No, well, I'm acknowledging the chat because a Resilient Dad said, showing love from the Bay with respect. This interview is worth its weight in gold. And he also said, I'd love to support those books. Please share a link. Much success and progress on your endeavors. See, I had to say something about that because that's what we're trying to do on Friday Faves. We not only trying to bring y'all our favorite content creators, for those who have businesses, endeavors, whatever outside of the YouTube space, we trying to help make sure that they get
want to share and highlight
acknowledged.
That.
Exactly. So
Geeky Girls is the link to your books and everything on your YouTube channel, because I have your YouTube channel pinned to the chat. So if Resilient Dad is still here, Geeky Girls YouTube channel is pinned to the chat. But Geeky Girls, do you have the link to your books and everything on your About section on YouTube?
Yes, ma'am, I do. You can find any way if you want to connect with me. It's all under the bio About Me section in my YouTube channel, my geekygirlsjournal.com, my website, Instagram, all my social media, because I'm not only on YouTube. April and Jay are everywhere too. I'm on a TikTok machine with them.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
And those TikTok quotes you be having are everything. I'll be looking at like, I can make it today. Geeky Girl said I could.
That's right. You can make it. That's right. Look, I'm not doing even a half, even a percentage of the job that Jay and April are doing on the TikTok, but I'm over there. Listen, you all know what? for me, just like I hope everybody in the chat and everybody, you all, everybody here in general, just continue to try to learn something new every day. That's what I try to do. And for me, this just social media in general is a learning experience because we started out with what kind of internet? It was the dial up, we had dial up. And I told my kids, they laughed. They're like, so you had to wait? Yes, we had to wait, unlike you all. So that's where we started. And then trying to learn all these different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everybody, so I'm there to answer your question. I'm everywhere. If you go to the about section, or if you forget to do that, just go to geekygirlsjournal.com and all my social links are there as well. And I'm sorry that I was talking, but I just get so carried away because I'm so passionate about what I'm talking about.
Fine, sis. You fine.
I'm just so glad to be on Friday Faves too, because I made it to be a fave. I'm like, yes.
Girl, you already know you family. And hey, the educated natural 10 is in here. Yeah. We tried to get 10 shot us down by 8 times. We wanted her, but she said up your game and level up on your standards, and I might do it. So I said, okay, 10.
I don't want no parts of that 10. I ain't gonna be no skit with you. She gonna have that little lock wig. And
she gonna have on a lock wig.
You gonna be by yourself in that skit. I ain't got no.
You gonna get that tortilla smack, Jay. You better stop.
She gonna hit me with it. Hey, Love and Live Show. How y'all doing, family?
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Yes, and Gina versus Gina is in here. For anybody who haven't, this is our guest, Geeky Girls Journal. Andrea. Andrea, I go back and forth because I be wanting to say both.
I know it's confusing. My mom, she wanted me to stand out and be special. It's Andrea. If you think about under. Andrea. I know it's spelled like Andrea. I know,
Yeah, Andrea.
She has a little accent mark, so it's a little bit different. Yeah. I was like, Mom. She said, hey, I don't want to be Andrea. I want to be Andrea. And here I am, Andrea.
No, it's okay. I like you saying that and emphasizing that because mine is pronounced J.
What? So, hold on. I missed that. What did you say, Jay? Yours is pronounced what?
J.
J. Oh.
Yeah.
J. Right.
I'm just messing with you, girl. I love you, Andrea.
If I had my pearls on right now, I'll be clutching them.
Be clutching the pearls.
Clutching the pearls all day, and sipping my lemonade, not tea, because I like the lemonade. I'd be sipping my lemonade right now.
Yes. I'm just glad that you made time for us. I know April got a few more questions. Everybody, if y'all want to share this out, please share this out. This is Geeky Girls Journal. Thank you, TLC, because you've been dropping all the links so everybody can get over to her channel and her page and get connected with her. Please support her. Please support her projects, support her books, support her on multiple platforms.
Yes.
So with that being said, what you got, babe?
Now I just want to say I'm so very happy. Yes, show the book. Show.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you all. So I'm sorry, April. I saw you.
No.
I didn't want to forget because I saw people were asking. So I just
Of course.
Can you guys see them? So there are 2 parts. It's actually a 2-part book. If you just read the first part, then you're going to be like, okay, well, where's the rest of the book? What happened? What happened was this was our first project. So we had to understand that the books for their age range, it was a little bit too long. So we decided to cut it in half and make a part 2. So this is the first part. This is the first part. I don't know if you all can see it. Let me go a little bit. Should I move it back? Is that good?
Like you did. Yeah, we trying to hold on. Let me change screens.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
There we go.
Okay, so that's the first part. And look at the title. And it's funny because when these books came out, do you all know Meghan Trainor, her song "If I Were You, I Want to Be Me Too"?
Yeah.
We had the same title. I was like, okay, there we go. Let's try to promote with that. So "If I Were You, I Want to Be Me" is the first part, and then "If I Were You, I Want to Be Me Too." So that's part 2. And I know some people are looking at the artwork and it's the same, but again, you live and you learn,
right.
We were trying to make it as consistent as possible, so that people went to look. So that when they went to look, they'd be like, okay, well they look alike, they match. Okay, so this must be part 1 and part 2. Try to make it as easy breezy as possible. And that's so. Those are the books, you all. And I have a shirt on. I told you all about that, and I have them in different colors. This is a black. Not the black version, but this is the black T-shirt. That's the same as this purple one. Nice. It's just black. So I have a couple, and then this is one that.
Hold that up again. Hold
the black one up again. Okay, it's the same as this one that I'm wearing now. It's just black. See?
Okay. Nice.
Love it. Geeky Girls Rule the World. I love it.
So Geeky Girls Rule the World. I'm sorry. Can you all see that?
Yeah, that looks great. That looks great.
Okay, the width is blowing it. Oh, okay. So that's that shirt. And you can find all the stuff on the website and some more. I have new things that I put out, new pieces of merchandise, sweatshirts, hoodies, whatever you like to wear, we got it. And then this one, it's getting a little windy, but I hope you can see it enough. This says
we can hear you and see you.
Okay, this one says just be you. And this one was just to kind of say, hey, be yourself. It's just a reminder to be yourself. And then it says at the bottom, I love me. So just be you. I love me. It's kind of.
I love it.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So it may not be, the artwork. It was done by, my daughter was probably, she was very young. Went over there. I think they were like 6 or 7 when they created that one. I was like, okay, that's it, because it's really simple. And it's the message, just be you. I mean, can you go wrong? You can't go wrong being yourself. And I heard you all talking about that before, and I was like, yes, that's it. You gotta be yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is thinking about you. And I often, I feel like that comes along with age with some people, where you're like, okay, I'm finding myself. I'm finding out who I am, and I'm more comfortable in my skin. A lot of times, that's why I said we try to look at the middle schoolers, that age range mostly, because that's where, I even look at my younger daughters. You see that at between, I don't know, the ages of birth to about 6, 7, 8, they're really confident, really just risky and willing to do whatever. They don't care, and let's go. And then once you hit middle school, it's like, now you're questioning, how do I look? Does my hair look okay? Does my face look right? Do I need makeup? Do I need lip gloss? Do I need to change my shirt? What about my shoes? All those things are coming into play, and you're like, and then as a parent, you're looking at them like, you're fine just the way you are. And, so I feel like again, you were saying, I think it was Jay saying earlier, how, the older, our generation or the adults had to kind of pour into the younger people and remind them, hey, it's all, when you think about it, like all of that does not even matter. It doesn't even matter. The older you get, you look at it and you're like, I was so concerned with, things that I thought were a big deal back then, because they were back then. But then you get older, you realize, when you're in that age range, you're like, oh man, this is a big deal, but it's really not. When you look at it, when you go, you're like, oh, that was nothing. But I feel like it's our job to, have those conversations with people that age, and just to have those conversations and say, hey, you're perfect just the way you are. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying about you. And a lot of times it may be hard for them to absorb, but they're listening. They are listening. And eventually my goal is to say it so much and to say it enough so that they can start to internalize and say, hey, that lady who was from Geeky Girls Journal, I don't remember what her name is, but she had a purple shirt, her hair was frizzy, she wore a ponytail, and she said that I'm somebody, maybe I am. Maybe I can start thinking that way. Maybe I can start looking at it in that way and say, hey, she wrote these books. She thought enough to write books for her girls to make them feel better and to share with everybody else, because that's what it was. I'm like, hey, if my girls reacted to it this way, maybe other girls and maybe even boys, I'm not discriminating. It was just, like I said, I initially thought about girls because I have girls. Maybe, just my voice alone can make a small impact. And then others that join in with me, we'll just have this whole mission together and be a part of this movement that says, hey, you are wonderful. And eventually we just keep saying that. And we know how this works. The more you see something, the more you hear something, you start to believe it. And that's why.
Facts. Period.
Yes. That's why I think people do, affirmations and things like that. If you hear negative things about yourself, what are you gonna think? You're gonna think negative things about yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If somebody tells you you're ugly all the time, you're gonna possibly think you're ugly. You know, if somebody says
It's literally called the power of suggestion.
Yeah.
It's literally why back before, because now everybody got their own individual devices. You can listen to what you want to when you want to. But in the before time, in the long ago, a whole bunch of us grew up listening to radio. And it could be a song that you didn't even like that much, but it was played so much that it seeped into your, it started to seep into your subconscious. And before you know it, you bopping your head, but everybody around you likes it. You hear it repeatedly, so you start to absorb and accept. That goes in both ways, negative and positive. If you positively reinforced, then you'll feel certain positive aspects of self. If you negatively reinforced, you will believe all the negative aspects of yourself and question yourself on a continual basis. So that's what makes what you're doing so powerful, sister. Because
self-talk is a real thing too. The things you say to yourself, the things that you hear, the things that you listen to, and that it impacts you. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to show yourself some grace. And sometimes when we have those thoughts, like, "Oh, why did I do that?" Or, "Oh, that was stupid." You're like, you have to watch how you talk to yourself.
You
got to treat yourself right. That's the relationship you got to work on, because that's the one you're gonna have for the rest of your life is with yourself. So you know.
Right.
You are absolutely right, and I completely agree with that. Yep. If you're not, and I told my kids, I'm like, look, if you don't believe that you're special, nobody else is gonna believe it. You know, you have to believe it first, and you tell yourself, you got to talk to yourself. There are mornings that I get up, I'm like, listen, okay, you got this. You can do it. You're beautiful. You have to have those talks with yourself sometimes. You don't wake up every morning like, oh, I'm on cloud 99. You know, you have some tough mornings, you know, but it's up to you to speak life. You know, you got to speak life into situations. You got to speak to yourself. You got to speak over yourself. You know, what do you want to accomplish today? You know, how do you want this day to look? What do you want to get done? What do you want to take care of? You know, yes, you may have started out with a rough morning, but look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you can do this. You got it. You've had days like this before. You can move through it. Whatever it is that you need to say to yourself. Hey, beautiful, get it together. You know, I want to say, hey, Andrea, get it together. You got it. Wake up. Come on, get it together. You had things to do. And that, you know, that does something for me. And if I have to do it, and I tell others that that's something that you have to do, self-talk, like you all said. You got to talk to yourself. Talk to yourself.
And something else that's encouraging about this, I know we're about to wrap it up, but I have to say, so you've had a recent event where, and about when I say we in the States, there are two young, very brilliant young ladies who have helped bring a conclusion or solve a very complex math situation that have baffled professors and all kinds of people. I don't think it's getting the media coverage it needs. You have some very young, influential little people out here who are excelling in mathematics, excelling in STEM, excelling in all these, even the arts, out here at 12 and 13 years old, writing art pieces, writing music that could challenge Tchaikovsky, that could challenge Mozart. But it don't never get no cut for it. It don't never get no credit. But as soon as somebody twerk, it got 10 million views. As soon as somebody do a dumb prank, pulling a gun on somebody or something, it got 20 million views. Ain't nobody come to save us.
Right.
We got to be our own saviors, our own family builders, our own uplifters of the youth who are doing productive, positive things in this world and in our communities. And if we don't bring something to it, we can't expect to look for nobody else to do that on our behalf. So that just goes to, I said all that to say what you're doing is beyond important, my sister.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I agree with you, Jay. And I'm telling you, when I see that, I'm just like, it's a little disheartening, because when people see certain things, that's sometimes what they want to become, you know. And I'm one that I actually enjoy seeing younger kids solve problems, you know. I love seeing, I saw this article the other day with this younger girl, I think it was Tabitha Brown was showing this young designer. I can't remember the young lady's name. I wish I could, but she designed a dress that Tabitha wore at some Grammy or awards or some type of awards, but it was like it had like a lot of ruffles and tools or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm sitting here looking at her, and she was young, she was a young girl, and I was like, okay, so that's more of what people need to see. You know, people need to see things like that. They need to see girls who are actually excelling, you know, girls who are, and boys that are paving the way to do new things and being innovative. I look at my daughters, and my first, I'm so proud of her, proud of all my girls, but her dream, like, she's like, okay, I want to go to an Ivy, right? And we're like, okay, trying to think about ways. Okay, so you sure you don't want to apply to this school because you'll probably get a full-ride scholarship? She's like, no, I want to go to an Ivy. And she worked hard to get there. And I said, okay, you know, you deserve to go. And she did. She's there now. And I look at her and I look at my second, who, you know, says to me one day, Mom, I'm going to be a New York Times bestseller. I was like, and you can absolutely do it. You know, she writes beautifully. Yeah, she writes beautifully. Absolutely. Like, the sky's the limit. Go for it. Even, you know, go for it, because you never know. You never know what can come about it. And I tell her, you know, push for your dreams. And she's really, really, really articulate. And she's that child that, you know, have you ever met somebody who, if you say something on the political end, like, she always has a comeback, always, and she's like really sharp, and she's like, I said, girl, you're gonna be somebody, you know, you're gonna really be somebody. So and I just look at that generation now that's not afraid to take chances, not afraid to speak up, not afraid to do things. I'm like, they have so much potential, and, you know, if only we can just show them, you know, the ways to do it in a positive manner, instead of, like you said, the twerking. What's the twerking? It may get you somewhere, but is that really the direction that you want to go? Is that
right?
You know, so I'm more of that person that likes to see, you know, those things. You know, show me somebody who's a change maker, who wants to do something that's going to impact our thoughts, that's going to impact the world. You know, if you are into woman empowerment, be the biggest spokesperson for that you can be. Talk about, you know, women's rights. Talk about, you know, we're making progressions, but talk about how we can do better. Talk about, if you're a guy, talk about some things that men can improve on. Talk about ways to make changes. You know, whatever it is that you're passionate about, go with it, and you know, go be full force, basically. And, you know, don't step down for anybody is what I'm trying to say. Don't dim your light. Don't feel as if you don't have anything to contribute to the world. And I'm just one, like, I'm sorry, I just don't see twerking as being that, you know, and I might be on the island by myself, but I think
you know, when I said that and used that as an example, it's not just the twerking itself. That people gonna do what they do.
Yeah, they do what they do.
It could be 20 people, 20,000 people every hour that drop a video with them doing that. And I don't want to sound like I'm picking up on women. I just use that as an example. It ain't only on the people doing it, it's on the very deliberate pull from the algorithm to make sure that get pushed out into the ether. So it's not just the actors, it's the means by which it's certain behaviors are accelerated out into the consciousness of a society. So I would never put a little fast 12-year-old girl or a little mannish 12 or 14-year-old boy at the same responsibility level as the mechanisms set in place to put people out in not the best light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I agree. Because I think we.
Well, I was going to ask one more time, Geeky Girls. Can you let everybody know where they can find you?
Yeah.
And
you are so good at doing that. Look, she said, I'm gonna bring you back. Yeah. So wait, can I say this, because I want to make sure I'm clear. I don't want anybody going back and saying Andrea said don't, you know, she don't like the twerkers and all that. That's
no, girl, go ahead.
All right, I don't twerk. I don't do that. I mean, I can't dance, so it's easy for me to say I don't twerk. But I agree. Like, it does get pushed into the algorithm, because I feel, you know, that's sometimes what people want to see. And like you said, people do what they're gonna do. I would prefer to see things like equations being solved. I mean, I don't know how to do all equations, so things like that kind of stuff. I'm like, I wonder how they solve that problem. I don't know.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
awesome.
right.
You know, whoa, how did they do that? I saw these two children solving a problem. I think one was and my brother sent this to me a while back, and I tried to share it out, but somebody was solving a problem. I think it was the Korean method and Chinese method or something like that. But just seeing the difference in how they solve the problem and how we solve it as Americans, I was like, wow,
yeah,
it's easier. Let me teach my kids how to do this. And I'm sitting here trying to, I kept replaying. I mean, I probably replayed that short about 25 times because I just like, okay, let me try to figure out how they did it so I can teach my own kids how to do it.
Right.
You know, and push more of that out. That's just my own opinion. But yes, April. So anybody who's looking for Geeky Girls Journal can go to geekygirlsjournal.com. And you can always find me on any of these platforms. I'm here on YouTube, geekygirlsjournal.com, Instagram, Geeky Girls Journal. It's the same name everywhere, with the exception of, I'm Geeky Girls Journal on Facebook. I'm Geeky Girls Journal on Instagram and Twitter. I think TikTok, I'm Geeky Girls Journal. So either way, if you're looking for me, looking for Geeky Girls Journal, you can find me anywhere. And listen, come and check me out, you all.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I'm a pretty dope person, and you'll find it out. If you like me, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm not for everybody.
Right.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Well, you for us.
Fact.
You for us, Andrea.
That's right.
And I'm for y'all too, Jay. April. April, I see you guys. That purple looks good on you too. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
I like that color on you. Yeah.
I like her in purple. I like her in purple and yellow. Those are my favorite two colors to see her in.
Those your favorite. It brightens up that smile. That's why. Look at them. They so sweet.
I just want to say, you Geek Girls Journal, why I have you here again. I think I said it before, but never underestimate the power of your words.
Facts.
And your message.
Yeah.
Because I know your audience is girls, and those awkward ages. But you said something when you got your 1K. You acknowledged us, and I was having a very bad day. It was not a good day.
I remember.
And baby came and was like, "Oh, Geeky Girl Jones, she talking about us. Like, here, baby, look." And I was like, "Okay, let me look," because I was gonna be.
I remember.
Done with YouTube. I was gonna be done. Y'all wasn't finna see me no more. And and you said something. I was like, "Okay, I can keep going." I appreciated your words. I appreciate it very much. You don't know, but that day I needed to hear what you said, and I appreciate it. Yeah. And we've been wanting to get you on the show, but we gotta let you talk and all that stuff. But I really appreciate your words. I appreciate your content. I appreciate you and everything that you're doing on these YouTube streets and outside the YouTube streets. And you being an educator, I admire you. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for just being in these YouTube streets and putting yourself out there so everybody can know who you are and learn from you. So thank you so much.
We are helpers one to another, because you all have said a plea that kept me from, stopping, and saying, oh, you know what? Because I think most of us have probably been at that point. We're like, you know what? This is time consuming. It's not getting me where a lot of times you think it's one thing until you get into it, and it's a whole nother thing. You're like, you should be here, but you're not really there. And, so we all help each other, because I've been in your lives. I'm like, okay, all right, I can do this another time. I got it. April and Jay said it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right, Or I've heard somebody else in the community say, I've been through this too, and you're going to make it. And so I think we all are there to just kind of, uplift each other. But I thank you. I appreciate you for saying that, because I believe I keep on going after that. I believe I keep on going. So, yeah. But I remember that I was so excited, because I didn't see it happening in that way, and it did. And look at God. That's all I can say.
Look at God.
Yeah.
You got your 1K. Are you monetized yet? Do you got your watch time? Because I know last time I talked to you, I was asking.
Let me tell you, the last time you talked to me, and every time that you talk to me, and every time that everybody else always asks me, I am still like, my watch hours just don't seem to move. I'm playing catch up because I started initially. I had my channel for so long, but I wasn't posting when I started. I just started YouTube and secured the name. That's why I got on, because I was like, hey, let me grab that name, Geeky Girl Journal, before somebody else in the world comes up with that, and then I can't get the channel. So I've been on here since 2015, 16, I don't know. And I posted like maybe 1 or 2 videos and a couple years after, and I just left them there. And so I guess I don't know if it started from that point, but wherever I started from, the point, I'm always trying to catch up with. It's those watch hours, But I ended up having a moment where, okay, initially I was like, I'm here on YouTube, I might as well be monetized. And I had gotten 1,000, and I knew I wasn't where I should have been with watch hours. And I knew that one of the only ways to give me watch hours was to do more lives and to push more content. But because of my schedule, I had to lay off of a lot of the lives. I was like, okay, I need to be more present for my family. That is what my, what my priority is. So it hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie about it, because like I said, I'm one of those people, I like to push and I like to keep going until I hit that goal, and I want to keep pushing. And so I had to actually talk to my husband, because I was feeling a little bit down about it. I'm like, this is not fair, I'm working so hard, I'm in there having one of those moments. So I'm like, it's not fair. I'm working hard. I want it to happen this way, and it's not moving. And then the other thing is, the community is so supportive. Everybody was literally saying, hey, do you want us to share you out? Do you want us to watch your content? And I was like, yeah, if you can do it, I'm always I'm always taking, I'm always accepting whatever you can give me. But I had to talk with my husband. He was like, Andrea, wait a minute, let's slow down for a second. Think about this. Is this the reason that you initially came onto YouTube? And I was like, if I'm on YouTube, I want to make money. I might as well be monetized. I'm going into this whole rant.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense. Like, why not? And he's like, but is that really the real reason why you came here? And he's like, think about it. And I was like, no, my reason for coming here was to motivate others, was to empower women and girls, and to remind them, that they are the bomb, and to remind them of who they are. He was like, okay, stop right there. Are you doing that? And I said, I believe I am, and I hope I am. And he was like, okay, so you're doing that. So why are you upset? We see that you work hard. Everybody knows that you're working hard. You can't do everything. He's like, you're a mom. You have other responsibilities. You're a wife. And he's going into this field. I'm a this, I'm a that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. And it just started making sense to me. I was like, okay, you're right. Maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on that. Maybe I'm trying to go after this. And right now in this season of my life, I have to restructure and reprioritize and say, this is more important at the moment. So I told him, I was like, you're right. I'm on here doing what my goal was. My goal was to encourage others. So I am doing that. And I said, but it doesn't hurt to also be monetized, right, husband? He was like, yeah, but he's like, but that'll come. I'm like still thinking about the money. And he's like, but that'll come. Don't worry about it. So he had to bring me back down to earth. He's like, it'll come. Don't worry about it. I believe that it's going to happen for you, but you just be still. And, I needed that in that moment, because I was really hard on myself. I am always hard on myself. And so to answer your question, no, I don't have the watch hours now, but what I decided is that you all are very instrumental, have been instrumental in trying to help me get those watch hours. And I appreciate that. There are so many people right now in the chat that have been instrumental in trying to help me. And I appreciate that. We're a community. But also, I want to tell everybody this while you're listening. I want to make sure that I'm clear in saying this. I appreciate all the help. I will never stop. If you want to give it to me, any help that you give me is fine. 10 seconds, 30, I don't care. 1 minute. I looked at your video 1 minute. Good. Thank you very much. If you watched it an hour, God bless you. But there's a part of me also that's saying we're a community. We're content creators trying to help other content creators. You all have a lot on your plate. I have a lot on my plate. So my expectations are not that I want somebody to, and I hope I make sense in saying this. My expectations are not, I want you to run my playlist for hours. I don't want anybody to feel obligated to do anything for me. I don't want anybody to feel like, oh my God, I didn't help Geeky Girls Journal. I didn't run her playlist. Don't worry about that. Whenever I get my watch hours, my time, I had to listen. This is me working through the process, you all. I had to finally come to this realization because I'm like, I need to get 3,000 more watch hours. I'm not going to ever get them. It's going to take me 3 years to get them. And my husband's like, you need. And I was like, okay, Andrea, focus. Like, what's your bigger picture? Don't be concerned with the watch hours. Yes, I want them. Yes, I want to be monetized, but at the cost of what? So what I'm saying to you all is, you know, if you want to help me, yes, I accept it. Thank you very much. But I don't want anybody listening to me to feel like you have 105 things to do. Now my 106th thing to do is to watch Geeky Girls Journal playlist. If you have the time, yes, run it. If you don't worry about it, because I know that what is going to happen.
I'm gonna say something after she gone now, cause I ain't gonna, cause it'll never work while she here.
What?
Yeah, go on, wrap up, and then we'll talk about watch hours after you
Jay, are you doing this because I didn't send you those sardines like Gina? Gina,
I ain't worried about you and your sardines, Andrea.
I gotta find out what brand.
I just want you to say what you're gonna say, because you know some people they don't like to promote. They don't
like to self promote.
They don't like to self.
But that's okay. We gonna do it.
We'll do it. We got you. So, cause we already
and I know they will.
We sure will. So, again, they can find you on the TikTok machine.
Find me on the TikTok machine.
The Instagram machine.
Yes,
here
sir.
on YouTube.
Yep.
And you can go over to geekygirlsjournal.com.
Yep.
And then you can find all the information you need.
Yep.
All the information you need. And look, can I say one more thing before you kick me off of here, Jay? April, we still good. Jay trying to kick me out. But before I leave, everybody, listen. You can find me in any of those places they mentioned. But if you're one of those people who say, I want to stay on YouTube, I don't feel like going to Instagram, I don't feel like going to TikTok, Twitter, because I'm on Twitter too. I'm stronger on Twitter actually than here. It's crazy. I have a good following there, and I don't even know why they still follow me, to be honest with you, but I'm glad they are. But oh yeah. So what I was gonna say is, if you want to stay on YouTube and you're just like, I know you can't DM and message and stuff through YouTube, just put a comment under my video. Whatever you need to say to me, just say it right there. I'll reply back. You know, I'll get to you as soon as I can and reply. So, like I said, if you're one of those people who don't like to switch platform, because I know there are people like that exist, just go ahead, feel free to leave me a comment under one of my videos. Really easy. I'll see it. I'll manage all of my comments. I do all that work, so I don't have assistance on it. Yeah, so just go ahead, leave me a comment. Just don't be like the person who, you know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but somebody left me a comment in my TikTok, Jay, in April, and they asked me if I was are you Jesus Christ? And I was like, no, I would never compare myself to Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was in one of the ones where I was talking.
You know how weird it get over there, girl. You already know.
Yeah, you know how it gets. And that's the thing, you gotta have tough skin. And I'm like I said, I'm one who I don't care. I thought it was funny. I started laughing as soon as I saw the comment, I was laughing. And my husband's like, why are you even reading them? I was like, I don't know. It was funny to me. So I said, no, I'm not. I would never.
So you would know what folks saying, but no, you can't worry about it. Especially when it's foolish.
Yeah, you gotta know what they saying just to see, you know. And also, I was like, I'm not Jesus Christ. So I would never compare myself to him, but thank you if you thought that.
I know, right? Right.
Facts.
Well, this is Geeky Girls Journal. I ain't gonna put Urban Garden Chronicles comment up there, but that's how I feel.
Oh, we're gonna handle that.
We're gonna handle that after she got. Yeah.
Geeky Girls Journal. Oh, let me be quiet, Urban. I see the comment. Let me be quiet. Oh yes, everybody, if you want to bless me, go ahead and pass the offering plate to Andrea at Geeky Girls Journal. Go ahead and lay those blessings on me. Amen. I accept it. And before I
watch hours, be it buying some books, be it buying books for your nieces and nephews, or family members, or classroom, you never know who. But
never know. Let me stop talking myself out of my blessing, because I will receive hashtag whatever the good Lord puts on your heart to get Geeky Girls Journal, do it. I will not stop that blessing.
Amen.
But before I get kicked off, thank you. I just want to say thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for everything that you're doing in the community. Thank you for being a part of the community, because I don't know, I met you all, it was just this year, right? Not too long, maybe summer. I'm not sure, but wait, this year, I don't know. The end of last year, late last year, but whatever. It's been a blessing. Yeah. Late last year. I keep forgetting. Yeah, late last year. So it's been a blessing. Continue to do what you all are doing. I enjoy your lives. I enjoy coming in. I don't make them all, but the ones that I see, I really enjoy myself. You're so down to earth, and I think that is what I absolutely love about you. You can pretty much talk about the chicken, talk about whatever you want. I'm not going out there to garden. Sorry, urban gardening. I'm not going out there to garden. I don't have any chickens, and I probably, know nothing about the community that you all are really in, the homestead, the community. But I'm learning things from you all, and that's why I continue to come. Your personalities draw me in, so I appreciate you just being who you are. I'll forever be here. Thank you yourself. Thank you. Same. And I don't want to be like my grandma said, "Wear my welcome out." So just tell me when to go, and I'll
leave. well, at this point in the game, we were in the interview process. We will bid you adieu, so we can pick up talking about all the reasons why people should support you, and we'll just take it from here.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you in advance, and I'll
go ahead.
I said thank you in advance for what you're about to say, and I will see everybody else. I don't know. I'll see you all around. I'll see you in your own lives. Maybe you'll see me right there. I might be in the bushes. I might be in the chat. Who knows? But
that's right.
I'll be around to see everybody. And thanks again, Jay and April.
Our pleasure, sister. Thank you for being here. Geeky Girls Journal, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Geeky Girls Journal. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all give a round of applause.
All right, so we finna talk about
Geeky Girls Journal. Talk about her.
Look.
Yeah, and we gonna get some folks right.
That last few minutes before Urban's comment, if y'all feel like it, now go over there and support our fam. Go, if you don't want to go to other platform, go to other platform. Go to her Instagram. Go to her TikTok. Yeah. Check out on YouTube. Please check the fam out. It's good information. It's great. It's for the kiddos. It's encouragement for just anybody. Yeah. She's encouraged me. And
me too.
We definitely need more content creators like Geeky Girl. She's doing amazing things. She's writing books. She's got the website, all that stuff. So it's fun. All that good stuff. And I'm just saying, y'all go check and run the playlist, because after we get off of here, we're gonna be running the playlist, and we're gonna post playlist on our community tab for Geeky Girls. So y'all check out Geeky Girls if y'all have time, if you can.
Yeah.
Please run the playlist, check the videos out. If you're not connected to Geeky Girls, please make sure you are on all platforms.
On all platforms across the board, and get them books for them children. Yes. You never know how it might impact.
Absolutely.
She is Sunshine. Hey fam. Hey. Door that came off here, and we got a few people to get right quick, because a lot of people.
And there's a new little thing. You see that up there?
What about? What is that? I don't even know what.
Don't click that.
What? Don't.
You go clicking stuff. You see that?
Well, you
see that right now?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
New, right?
That is new. Well,
it shows all of them.
Look at God. Because that was before you couldn't remember. So now we got to go through and we got to get everybody right.
I think I can show it. Again, thank you. Rashonda Sunshine Sunset with Rashonda. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes.
Thank you, Grow What I Eat, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Shay Love up in here. Thank you so much, Shay Love, for super chat. We appreciate it. And I know you showed Resilient Dad, but I'm showing again. Thank you so much, Resilient Dad. We really appreciate it. I hope you're still in here, Resilient Dad, so you can go. TLC has been dropping the link for Geeky Girls YouTube channel, as well as her website. So I hope you were able to catch that. And it's also pinned to the chat, Geeky Girls YouTube channel. So I hope you saw that, Resilient Dad, and whatever purchases you plan on making, hopefully you can get to the right websites and get what you need from there.
Right.
Thank y'all so much for the super chats and the super stickers. Let me get everybody right, because I gotta play
a couple of them. We gonna have to play.
But that's a neat little thing. Now it shows you like the super chats in StreamYard.
Yeah,
so that's cool.
Something they
so
didn't
you can
do
go back
before.
and
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol. Carol, the girl manager up in here. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Let me get it right. Then we can go back and speak to everybody. I'm trying to take this. Okay. Thank y'all so much for the super chats.
We just gonna start and go down. We might have to loop a couple of them because we playing catch up. Thank you everybody who is coming in, everybody who's supporting. If you new and you just came in, or if you done left and came back, please feel free to share this live out so we can get people who may not be in touch with her, who may not know her, to know who Geeky Girls Journal is. Her family, the way that she out here moving things, making changes. That's and Love and Live was in here too. Shout out to Love and Live.
Yep.
Love and Live show, Queen and Elia.
Quite a few
people came in and left, and some came back, and some still in the bushes. Look, when you step up and you go on and write a book and do stuff like that, that's
amazing.
That's amazing.
And the story behind it makes it even more amazing because she did it for her children, and that's what's up. To help her children cope and learn about this life, because life is hard. But if you can do something to help your kids, I believe
the children are our future.
Hey.
Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty. Can I go to Michael?
That ain't Michael. That was Come to America.
See, I'm mixing up Coming to America.
Sexy chocolate.
Sexy chocolate. Teach them well and let them lead the way. What was his name?
As well as I know that movie, I can't.
Me too. I know somebody in the chat put it in. Not Sexy Child. That was the name of the band.
Mm-hmm.
His name was
Dang.
What's his name? That boy good.
He good.
He real
good. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Geeky Girls, and y'all check Geeky Girls out for real. Y'all check out the fams. Good information on there. It's a good vibe always. Positivity and motivation. Randy Watson.
Randy Watson.
She is sunshine.
She is sunshine. Randy Watson.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna mess around and go watch.
We're gonna go watch.
Coming to America just cause.
Yeah. Hey, Auntie Ellen.
Hey, Auntie Ellen. How you doing? Great live. Auntie Ellen, Miss Shirley, OG Gardner do their things on Thursday.
Was in here. Hey, Miss Shirley.
Yes, Miss Shirley was in here. Haven't finished it. I done watched it in pieces. The third part of it, not in pieces, piece of it rather. But just y'all, we really, really, really got to support each other. I've talked about this before. Baby done talked about it. Led a whole bunch of other creators. If you on here long enough, you see these cycles where they making big changes and doing all of this different stuff. We may put out a notification and don't nobody see it. Y'all might put out one that we don't see. We really got to support each other and be the conduit between
be the change you want to see.
That you say it again.
Be the change you want to see.
Be the change you want to see.
That's right.
Speaking of Thursdays, Brother Odom's be doing his thing too, along with J3GS Farm.
Yes. The jump off
on Thursday. Thursday, get it off.
No, Thursday, get it off your
chest. Get it off your chest is on Thursday.
Yep.
And
you did say Thursday. Yep. But then you said J3, so they doing that.
That's Saturday, I believe. Sunday for us. We get it mixed up sometime because of the doggone, because of the, what you call it? Oh, the time difference.
Yeah.
We be days. Sometimes y'all Saturday, be out Sunday. Sometimes,
crazy.
Yeah.
Carol, the girl, you called us out on your. You called us out on your.
Carol called us out, baby.
She said they'll never have me up.
Carol, we gonna have to have you up.
Maybe. And I haven't forgotten about your email, Carol. I haven't forgot. We haven't forgot. We've been busy. But next time we have the panel open, you are more than welcome to come up, Carol. You can always come in. You are always welcome. You are always welcome up here.
Yeah,
and we might have you on Friday Phase. I'm just gonna put it out there. Since she put us on blast.
Hey.
On the hypathon. Just told everybody. Just told everybody.
Of all places. and the crazy thing is, at least she willing to come, unlike the educated natural. But
what you on 10? Like 10? I ain't
10, you know I love you. I don't be playing games. I ain't saying nothing about no football. I'm just
earlier
telling
10
you.
said she out with her sweetheart. They celebrated an anniversary. I believe that's
Oh,
what I
that
saw.
was 10,
Yeah, so
10
happy
years.
anniversary.
If
I
you
think it was
rewatch
20
this,
something. It was 20 something.
yeah,
If I saw it correctly, but happy anniversary to 10 and her honey.
The educated natural. 10, you too young for that, girl. How you gonna be with somebody that long?
Right. If you listen and catch the replay, I ain't have no parts of that 10. That's him. You get him.
I don't know what we did to make her not want to ever.
Don't say no.
Okay, what I did to ever make the educated natural not want to be a part of just being over here. What I do, I would never add. You say the word. Okay. Now that's what she putting out publicly, y'all. But behind the scene, 10,
I ain't
10 was
10.
like
I don't know. Tortilla slap the disrespect.
I can't remember exactly how the conversation went, but it was like, boy, you need to do something with that hair and maybe smile more.
Boy,
something like that.
I mean,
but anyway, back to Carol.
No parts, 10. I ain't in it.
Carol Girl Miniature, man. When I say it was a lot of great content creators on the last Hyperthon, hands down. A lot of good people. We enjoyed a lot of people. But Carol, also along with Official J Mill.
Yep.
Yo, Carol
that was
said
one of the highlights of the Hyperthon. And thank you, Carol, for holding it down.
Yeah.
We appreciate you holding it down like you did.
Yeah.
You did amazing. You always do. You always bring it. The energy is there. Y'all are hilarious.
She scared me a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll follow through it.
I hope the person that came to your door don't come back. Because everybody was like, don't answer that door, girl. Please don't answer that door.
And what was he? What was
about the gutters?
The gutters. I was finna say pipes. Girl, the gutters. The gutters. Yeah. I hope you done got your gutters clean since then. And
and I hope the milkman and none of that.
Said,
unless you want him to come through, Carol might want the milkman to come through. Y'all gotta go back and check that.
Y'all gotta go look at that. Y'all got to go look at that.
Y'all check out Carol, the girl manager. She is amazing. She is funny, and it's never a dull moment over there. She might eat some flow chicken. You never know. Yeah. We always check on Carol the day after the Hyperthon because Carol done drop something on the flow.
Carol might have to get.
She'll say, everybody done ate a piece of hair. So we gotta make sure Carol be all right after. We don't
want Carol sitting over there with worms. So we don't want you catching no worm, baby. So we here for you. Did we speak to a Unicorn Lady Tech?
I think we did. We speak again.
Hey, Unicorn Lady Tech.
Thank you for being here. Anybody that we might have missed, we wasn't intentional. We had our guests and we were talking with our guests.
We were talking with her, and thank you TLC for holding the fort down because we don't like really pulling away from our guests in order to go back to the chat. So we also thank Geeky Girls Journal, Andrea, for being here on this episode of Friday Faves.
That's right.
And wow, man! Tonight no after party.
After party tonight.
We got something special for y'all next week.
We do.
Yeah.
And something special is happening next week.
Something else is happening. I'll let you divulge all those.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I'll just say it's my birthday month. So.
So we might be doing something special, kind of changing things up a little bit. Thank you for everybody who's supporting the podcast.
Yes.
Official J Mia is a huge supporter.
Yes.
This
as
something
well as Liz B Journey.
And I was just gonna say Liz B Journey. I know that she had some issues going on, had some stuff popping. She was busy. Liz B, if you out there, fam, if you hear this, we hope all is well. We love you. We hope everything going good with you as well as with the family. I ain't seen Liz B on these YT streets too much lately either, so we really do hope everything is well.
Yes.
But she's an amazing supporter as far as the podcast goes. Y'all really helping us. We almost to our number, to our goal.
We getting there.
We getting there. I think we like 20, maybe 23 away from hitting our 100. Listening, check us out.
Yeah.
Listeners are going listeners, y'all listening.
Yeah.
Y'all listening. I mean, it comes in a little delayed, but everybody who over there listening and showing love, stopping by, catching episodes, that means so much to us.
It does. We hope you're enjoying the content we get over there. We just be sitting here talking.
Yeah, we just have fun.
How we be talking. And it'd be funny. And we hope y'all enjoying the content.
For real.
Over there
and you can also check out The Educated Natural.
Yes.
Doing her podcast thing.
Yep. Another Mother-Daughter podcast also.
Thank you.
Big Rooster.
Official J Mia with Another Mother-Daughter podcast.
Her Big Dark Rooster. And Lovely.
Yes.
Baby girl.
And who else? The Educated Natural.
Yep.
Got that podcast action. Now we're on Spotify. Some people do their podcast here on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And some people do it both. So,
thank you, TLC, for dropping the link.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, I'm telling you, one of these days, girl, I'm going to send you a box of sardines.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat a few of them. But I'm going to send you some sardines.
Let's see. She is on what day, April? Do I want to say what day it is? The 17th. 17th. Unicorn Lady said, it's your birthday month too. Happy birthday to all the April babies up in here. She is Sunshine said, I am enjoying this channel, especially all the pro April people messing with Jay.
I get that a lot. She is Sunshine. I mean, if Odoms ain't in here or I don't know, but TLC love me. I will say that she's a moderator, but she love me. She fair to me too.
Everybody loves
No, not everybody. Where Rashonda at? Rashonda's somewhere back in the bush. I don't get no love from. It's certain people.
You
Rashonda
do too.
From.
They love you too.
Who
don't
else?
Be like that.
I got not when if Joe in here, motivation from the weightlifting geek, I get a little support, vision preparedness. Every now and again, lead former 7-3 jump, but he don't really be on. He don't really. He I don't know.
He don't be on Team J.
Yeah, he don't be on Team J.
He be on Team African Dreaming.
He be on Team African Dreaming. that I get led that much. Hey, Boss Life Online.
Hey, Boss Life. All right. Oh, happy birthday to your wife, Odoms. Happy belated to her.
Nah.
The 6th of April. Oh, happy belated.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, happy birthday to Odom's wife. And to 10, it's our anniversary. I don't want to start with the first verse because the first verse was, happy anniversary. I was going to give you some Tony, but I'm a little tired. So we're gonna go and slide off it. But y'all now y'all coming in more. Boy,
I know, right?
My goodness, man.
Hold on, wait a minute. Tim said, "See, I never choose sides, but now I'm Team April."
Oh, damn!
You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself.
I got to be fair. I got to be honest, man. Hold on, man. Let me take back the cluckery. Let me take back the tomfoolery because she not playing games. 10 has always been fair and right down the middle.
Yes,
I made it up. Made it up. I was jaw jacking and bull corning around. 10 would have been here. I ain't asked her. I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. Because, see, some folk you want to play with, some folk you don't want. I can play with 10 the way I played with her a little bit, but I don't.
I ain't playing with
But I don't want to play with her like too much. Because then I've been okay, 10, I'm sorry.
Put him in the skit, 10. Put him in the skit.
Don't put, damn, baby.
What?
See? Wow, how you gonna encourage that woman to put me in the skit?
You started it.
But I apologize.
You did apologize. That's more than Big Bruce and Tay Weezy be doing. So.
Well, see, they like it.
They do like it. They like it a little too much.
They a little too much. Tay Weezy back over there.
Tay Weezy.
Lay back on that couch with some Doritos or something. Messing with, I don't want no pause of that.
Let me mess with T.
Yeah. Let me mess with T. Tay Weezy get a little something extra out of it. But that's my man. What's up, boy? If you somewhere in the bushes.
Oh man. We appreciate y'all.
We do. I think we talked about everything. Vision Preparedness, June 2nd through the 4th.
Yep.
Bug Out Weekend, June 16th. Is the first day of a regular meetup. Shout out to Erica. Mafla family. Shout out to Billy Mafla family.
Yes.
My sister Gina versus Gina she been a little ghost in these streets.
Gina was in here.
She was in here earlier.
I don't know if she's still here, but
I hope she's still here. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Glad to see you back. She has said in her other video she was traveling out of town doing some stuff.
Yep.
So it's just good to see you back. And what was you gonna say about it?
Boss Life. It's great to see you guys. It's good to see you too, Boss
Always.
Life. Drop them shorts for the universe.
Drop them
what?
Boss Life get over there singing, boy. Boy, she come with a whole lot of energy. Yeah. Oh, Gina here. Gina's still here.
Oh, thank you, Sassy. Thank you for being here, Sassy.
Hey, Sassy. The experience with Sassy.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, sister, how you doing? Oh, thank you, girl. I got to get my ends done Saturday.
Here? There she is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
She in here. Yeah, I got to get my ends done. But thank you, child. You know how. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did make an appointment for tomorrow.
I did. I got some. Thank you, hon. I got some new growth that I just got to get checked, and my ends cut.
Your ends cut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, I got a little bit of.
You got. Oh, okay. You gotta get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get stretched out and get it palm rolled and
all that stuff.
Braided and all of that.
Process.
Get my scalp done. Luckily, my hair braider is my hair braider is in proximity most of the time. Yeah, we spend a lot of time together.
You in love with your hair braider?
I am.
Man, we appreciate
that.
Song. Oh, thank you, Song.
Oh, sister, Song, you've been here in these bushes the whole time.
Thank you. Let me get Song right.
You and little bean juice galore.
Right?
Thank you, Song. 146. 146. 146. We gotta get a song for Song. Got a song for Song. Song for Song. We need a song for Song. We love you. And Song is usually her or our sister. Oh, shout out Unbiased LLC.
Yes.
Thank you, Unbiased LLC. It's usually Song or Unbiased LLC is usually the first two always in the doggone chat.
Yep.
And we appreciate that because y'all could be anywhere else.
Facts.
Y'all could be anywhere else.
Y'all choose to be here with us.
Choose to be here with us. And look.
What you see? Right?
No, go ahead. Go. Let's take care of Song first.
I see him.
Let's take care of Song first.
I already took care of Song.
Okay.
Well, I'll go back to this because I want to say a thank you again.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I see her. There she is.
Beaver. What's up, Erica? Was just talking about
family.
Either she was in the bushes the whole time, or we just talked her up.
One of the two.
You know who I missed tonight? Shanna.
I know Shanna
and Jason. Yeah.
They
might have been busy or in the bushes, or they both be working. Well, Jason be working. Shanna, I don't know what Shanna be doing.
You are a hater.
I am not a hater. I'm just teasing. Shanna, I love you. Don't treat me with indifference in front of people publicly.
You up here saying Shanna, you don't know Shanna. Shanna is working hard. Wherever Shanna is, she is working hard.
I didn't say she was. Shanna, we love you. I love you. But y'all gonna treat me how y'all gonna treat me anyway, honey. So I just have to deal with it.
Everybody loves you. Don't be like that.
Okay, Erica said we talked up.
We talked up, boy.
Man. Oh, any of y'all, before we leave, before we get out of here, if any of y'all ever, like, I don't know, you may be stranded or something, you may be in a dire situation, you may have something that just I don't know, you need some help. Just all you got to do is 3 times. You ain't got to look in the mirror or nothing. All you got to do is say it 3 times. Beaver. 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 And Erica
will appear.
She'll come up from something. She might walk around the corner. She might come out the TV, around the mirror, from out back in the back of the house or something. But Erica will pop up, y'all. Y'all in and leaving. Today is Friday.
We
finna leave. Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah. And like we said, for our members, we'll be dropping a video later. Daytime for y'all, later on in the night for us. But we'll be dropping a video with some content we had talked about earlier. for y'all, but no after party.
Not
But
today.
But we're gonna get with y'all next week though.
Yeah.
We're gonna get with y'all next week.
We got y'all. We got y'all.
We got y'all.
Yep.
We got y'all. It is my wife's birthday month. I mean, she turned in 27 this year, you said.
27. Yeah.
27. My wife turned in 27 this year. So yeah, we gonna.
Oh, hey, Only Pamela's like, it has been a minute. Good to see you.
Hey, how you doing? How you
Thank
doing?
you for being here.
Yes.
Yes.
So, dear, I believe that's all. If I believe we'll take our leave. Yes. Yes.
We'll take our leave now, dear.
Right.
Absolutely. I don't have my fan, so I can't whip it.
You can, boy, you be doing some stuff with that fan. My goodness.
But we appreciate all y'all being here. Y'all make sure y'all check out the podcast, Some Things and Some Stuff with African Dreaming.
Check out Geeky Girls Journal.
Yes, check out Geeky Girls Journal on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Yes. And along with our podcast, check out The Educated Natural. And who else is it? MTGV TV. Yeah, Miss V got her podcast action going too.
So got that going,
yeah, we just try to support everybody as much as we can. what
Erica says, so April, you want to get some crawfish on Jay's credit card? We sure can. When you want to.
Hell, all I say is, Bradley, bring me some home. Save me some. Save me. And
you better be there.
I know, because ain't nothing like fresh. You can bring them joints. Now, I know how to heat them up right. Everybody don't know how to heat them up right.
I was say he gonna heat them. He gonna fix that.
I'm gonna fix that. A little bit of water, a little bit more seasoning. Just right.
She said, what? 27, you barely look legal. Thank you, Gina. Child. I've been legal for a long time. But I thank you. I sure appreciate
it. Yeah.
But we appreciate y'all. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you.
We think Dorsha stopped through too.
But thank you, Dorsha. We
did. I
think we did speak. I think we tried to catch everybody that was in the chat while we had our guests. But thank y'all to everybody that came through and hung out with us on y'all Friday morning.
I know Gina is back. Gina, are you going live later tonight? Because it's Friday. She did?
Yep. Okay. So Frugal Friday tonight at 6 p.m. Who else is live tonight? Anybody else in the chat going live tonight, y'all, before we get out of here? I know Gina versus Gina at 6 p.m.
I know Sifting Some Soil and More. Monica, she usually do a late night. She do her late night vampire action.
Right. On Friday. She might.
She might go live. She might go live
Friday.
Who is it? Sassy, you gaming later tonight? Oh yeah, Big Rooster.
Yep.
Thank you.
Big Rooster
Freestyle Friday. Freestyle Friday. Big Rooster. Freestyle Friday.
I think Tori's doing
brain games tonight too.
Who else? I can't. I feel like I know there's other people going live, but I know those are the ones we know for sure.
Right. That are usually consistent and show. Yeah. Big Rooster Freestyle Friday. Tori's brain games. Our sister Gina for
okay, Black's Tropical Homestead goes live tonight. Oh, it is Friday. They do go live on that.
Oh, that's right.
And we be in there.
We be in there sometimes.
So many people.
It's so many of y'all, man. It get sometimes you have to wonder who to choose from.
Right.
Or you have to go back and rewatch somebody else, especially when the times overlap.
Yeah.
But
Sassy said I am gaming later. Okay.
Okay, Sassy is gaming later.
Thank you, Unicorn Lady. Thank y'all.
And thank you, Urban Gardening Chronicles, for being there, her sister.
Early birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you, Carol, for sharing this. We appreciate you too. We're gonna have you on.
We're gonna have you on one day. Yeah. It won't be a full. It ain't gonna be like what it was with Geeky Girl. We'll have you on for a miniature.
We can't.
Carol, we'll get you up here for about 7 minutes, about 8.5 minutes, just a little minute. Man, where you be getting them little bit of that frying pan from, girl? And them little out the bacon, that makes sense. You cut it, the meat, I can kind of cut, but where little bit of that spoon,
that little frying pan.
Yeah.
The first time she put that chicken in the frying pan, I was like, that chicken looks too big for a frying pan. And she put it off in there. I was like, oh, well, look at God, it fit. I was like, where should we get this stuff?
But what blew my mind was this damn blender.
I
Where
know.
did you get this little bit of that blender from?
man, look, y'all better check out Girl Ministry. It's a good
T-Bay,
time.
Tiny eBay. Let me go. T-Bay. Girl be shopping at T-Bay. Tiny eBay, getting little bitty shits. Little bitty blenders and little saucepans. And, oh my God. And then she brought the little daughter. What was her name? Maya?
The
little dog. Okay,
Yep.
let me quit. We've been started all over there.
Facts.
We give Erica some fuel to say, see y'all, this
Yep.
the third, fourth time they leaving. Let me go.
You know she counting. She's gonna put it in a minute.
She gonna put it in there.
How many goodbyes we got left?
She
Erica?
typing right now. She gonna watch us say 17 or 18, something like that.
Did we speak to Urban Garden Chronicles?
We spoke to Urban, but we can speak to
Well,
Urban
I don't
again.
think I spoke. Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles, how you doing, sis?
What's up,
Check out
sis?
Urban Garden Chronicles tomorrow.
On Saturday.
That's right.
At 8:50 Canada East Canada time.
That's right.
At what province? She's in Toronto.
Toronto, eh?
Yeah, she's in Toronto, eh? So I think that's sort of like the East Coast of America. Well, of like North America. Yeah. So yeah.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
More Midwest.
That's the same thing.
Okay.
They all that one of them on one this side of the lake, the other one on this side of the lake. They all the same. Urban. So she's going early tomorrow. No, well, actually, yeah, it'll be early for tomorrow. Yeah. 8:50. Yeah. So just warm up your syrup and get ready to check out Urban Garden Chronicles, eh? But then it's hard for Urban because you got to do it. You got to do a Canadian accent and a Jamaican accent.
Yep.
So it's like a little bit of this here, man. Yeah, eh? I can't do that shit. I can't. I don't even know. I don't even know how she do it. Anyway.
There it is. Y'all said it once I came in, so 25
5 more
times. You know she have to put the count in.
And she gonna bump it up another extra 7. Usually she be like, okay, y'all got 17 or 18 more.
She just said that because she came in late. She wanted us to
stay. Girl, is you using reverse psychologizing us?
Reverse psychologizing? Get girls. That was your word for next week. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wow. Y'all, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
For real.
It's been real.
For shizzle. Oh, one more thing to do before we get out of here.
Cracking up.
I meant to do this earlier. We got to do this, and this is on me. This is my bad because this should have been played in the beginning. And I know it seems so crazy to play it on the way out, but we got to. Where your play button at, boy?
Well, if you go to it,
I did.
That ain't it. That's the volume.
Oh, look at God, boy! I tell you,
clicking things again, y'all.
I'm always clicking something you don't have. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I see some family here. Hey, Indiana Jackson. We hope you're doing well.
Brother.
Thank you for being here with us.
Indiana Jackson. We hope all is well, bro. We're glad things going like how they going. It's good to talk with you, good to watch you, good to follow you. Thank you, Sass.
Thank you, Sassy.
See, they keeping us in here, boy.
They gonna make us do members on it.
I know, right? I know.
We did, Erica, but you want us to mention them again so we stay on here a little long? Because she said y'all mention any events going.
Erica know what she's doing, but yes.
You know, this kind of stuff like church. We come in, speak to everybody, then we do the announcements, then we get on to the sermon or whatever, you know. So we got to do the church announcements in the beginning. We can do it one more time.
Let's cover the minutes. We're going to cover the minutes. Let's cover the minutes, y'all. Okay, so after we thank Sassy, and then we'll get to
Sassy, for becoming a member. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you, sister. We appreciate you. We thank you for holding the fort down, being a part of the hashtag BCIAC family. Let me go on over here. Let me get over here. And then I feel like George. George.
Get it, George.
Get it, George. Get it, Sassy. Thank you, Sassy. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that gave us super chats and super stickers tonight. We appreciate it.
Shay Love. Man, so many.
This handy dandy thing here on StreamYard now. Thank you to Shonda. Thank you, Growing What I Eat. Thank you to Shay Love. Thank you to A Resilient Dad, Psalm 146. And thank you, Sassy, for becoming a member. We appreciate y'all so much. We really, really, truly do.
We sure do.
Let's get back. You want to go back through it for Erica?
We're going to go back through it for Erica.
Minutes?
Let's do the minutes again. So, Vision Preparedness, Bug Out Weekend is going to be June 2nd through the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
June 2nd through the 4th. Bug Out Weekend. Oh, Tori's Brain.
Hey.
We talked Tori up. So Bug Out Weekend, Tori's Brain. Bug Out Weekend, Vision Preparedness. Mm-hmm. You can go over to his channel. He was in here earlier. If you rewatch this replay when the chat actually pops back up, you can catch out. See?
Thank you, Erica. She gonna make us there. Thank you, Erica.
And there go TLC dropping the link.
Thank you.
Erica boy. What's up, man? Where Bill at?
Got money in the chat.
Money in the chat. Money in the chat. Money in the chat. Have to slow it down for our Texas folks.
Right. Thank you, Erica. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. We appreciate you, my sister.
Yes, we do. And June 16th?
June 16th it's just regular.
Yeah, it's a regular meetup. Right?
It's a regular meetup.
Hosted by the regular gun guy.
Y'all
can check that out. Y'all can go to My Fly Family or Erica My Fly Family and get more information on that, as well as the regular gun guy.
That's it.
That's it.
Down there in Georgia. Yeah. We on the grind all the time. And listen on my mind. Georgia.
We gotta get Tori right though. Tori. Y'all check out Neckbone News. Check out Neckbone News. Check out Tori's Brain. Tori should be live tonight. We said earlier with the games tonight. Friday night. But we got Tori.
Tori. Hallelujah.
That's right.
And
thank you, Tori.
Look at
Y'all
Gina.
Thank you,
Gina. Come on, Gina.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Y'all too much.
I don't think they want us to go.
I know. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Hey, y'all got to check out one of our last episodes, Never Too Much.
Thank you, Gina. Yeah, man. Really good
episode. Thank you, big sis. Everybody love Gina because Gina is everybody either older sister or older cousin. Because she the one cousin that everybody like.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
We appreciate y'all. We do. Yeah, look at their tactics, baby. I see what they doing. They're trying to keep us here.
I see what they doing too.
Trying to keep us here. Trying to see needs and whatnot. David Corey, you still in here, boy? David. I thought David gone. Been gone.
I know, right?
David still in here.
David, he'll go tend to whatever he tended to be listening.
Yeah.
David's up. He be hanging in there. Where them snacks, fam? We gotta go. See, we gotta go. We gotta go get them, Gina.
We do.
Trust me, we be talking about
for sure. And the last 2 times we done been, it was so
stupid packed in there.
We didn't have time to make it an all day event, which that's what it's going like. Sometimes it's an all day. Literally, man, I'm talking about anywhere. It could be like 3-4 hours.
It really could because it's crazy. We'll say this and then we'll get out. It's crazy. At the post, you don't just go to the line or to your post office and give them the slip out your post office. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You gonna go to 4 windows. Oh, you gonna go to 4 windows.
If somebody sent you something, Moja
Umbili
Tatu in there. You gonna go to
you gotta go to the window and get them to look it up and see if you got something. Then you gotta go to the next window and the person's finna go get it. And then you got to go pay
back to the window
to pay.
And then you got
to go back to
another,
get your stuff.
From another window.
Yeah, and then they got to check it. So it is an event. It is not a go get it and leave. Nah. You got to have your headspace right to go to the post office.
For real, man. You got to set aside a day and just be like, okay.
Yeah.
And have time. And just have all the time you need to just be there.
Facts.
But outside of that, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great experience. We love it. Yeah. So before Erica say it one more time, we're gonna get out of here, man.
Yeah.
God, how is it that many of y'all in here now? Oh my God.
Oh my days.
Oh my days. We see what they did. They getting a little minute what you call it after party in it, dog.
They kind of are. Yeah.
Yeah. But we ain't gonna let them trick us into it. Okay, Geeky Girl said, I'm back, y'all. We still here, baby. We still standing. We still strong. Y'all, Geeky Girl's journal is in the chat. She was our guest for this Friday Faves. Mm-hmm. We appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
You can go check out the book. You can hear her talk about herself, the family, how it got started, what happened. What, man?
You can see it in a second. When it pop up. Keep on.
Geeky Girl. Doggone Erica.
Thank you, Erica.
Doggone Erica. My goodness.
Erica said, you gonna stay up here.
She is. She really is on it, man.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Money. Oh, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Thank
Erica.
y'all. Thank y'all so much.
April said we all want to celebrate with y'all. I think we'll probably do something. We might go live for a little while.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Depends
on what we're doing.
Right.
Where we are.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to make something happen.
We'll see.
So everybody can participate in sharing the love and the festivities of thine wife 27th birthday.
Yeah, we'll see.
Baby, you said you 27?
I'm 27 plus some.
And I'm 40 what I am.
The some ain't none of your business.
Okay. You trying to make me Marcus
Gina.
Houston. Gina, what you...
No.
Oh, come on,
Thank
Gina.
you, Gina. You see what they doing, right?
I see what they doing, baby. I see what they doing.
Thank you.
My goodness. Gina. Wow, what is going on with y'all? What y'all got going on here?
Thank you.
Thank you, Gina.
Y'all. Thank you, Gina.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, girls.
What you get, girls? Oh, happy birthday, Mom. 7 girl. Oh yeah. What you say?
Yeah.
Because you said you 27 plus.
You said I'm 27.
Oh, I
did. You asked me, and I did not deny it.
I did.
Right.
I did.
And then I said plus some.
Hold on, I try to see what David Corden did, and I see as damn shame Erica and Gina said it's David's fault. That's all I saw.
They going back and forth. I don't know.
Okay, ain't no telling. You never know when David Corden check.
Oh.
Well,
yeah, y'all.
We done hung on long enough. We done had a little minute. Whatchamacallit anyway.
We did.
So, y'all.
Jesus said David always started something.
Always. He wouldn't be David if he was. If David ain't in the chat saying something, then he, like he said, he out in the garden just listening. And as soon as he either feed them chickens or something, or wash his hand, get out that soil and wash that soil off his hands, he right back in the chat.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Fam, come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on. We got to.
Thank you.
Got to go. We got to go.
Thank y'all.
It's beautiful. We appreciate this, family. We appreciate this. Donald walking, counting that money.
Yeah.
Y'all,
thank y'all. We appreciate it.
And how is it more of y'all in here? Jeez.
I don't know, dear.
I don't know either. My goodness. Erica trying to play. So we got this. So now we got to say again. Y'all know y'all can catch Erica My Fly Family. Or Billy over at My Fly Family. They doing now she gonna do that and then gonna look at her. She gonna
We've been trying.
We've been trying. Erica, you ain't about shit. So, My Fly Family, Erica My Fly Family, you can get all the information from a regular gun guy, or you can go to those two My Fly Family channels. Gina come on tonight, Big Rooster come on tonight.
Yep.
Sifting Some Soul and More, Monica might come on tonight. And Urban Gardening Chronicles tomorrow.
That's right.
In the morning.
I think the chat's tomorrow also.
The chat is tomorrow night. I think.
I'm not sure who's hosting this week. I don't know if it's on.
I don't know.
Hans or Nikki's channel.
I think Hans still out on vacation, so it's gonna be probably might be Nikki and Bougie unless they taking a week off, as well as Vision Preparedness. Vision Preparedness is what, man? Somebody. God.
Thank y'all. Y'all too much. Thank y'all so much.
What are y'all doing tonight? Thank you, Gina. My goodness. That's worth a Fred and a George too.
It's worth the Fred and a George.
That's worth a Fred and because Fred kind of short. Man, and George. And there's more people in here, which is just so freaking crazy. My goodness.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Everybody who here.
I think
celebrating this Friday fave. What, baby?
Hey, Grace Gons. Grace Gons in here.
Hey. How you doing?
Being here.
Thank you. Y'all get on in here and enjoy yourself.
You said, y'all, boy, I'm over here with my belly hurting, laughing so hard.
Well, I'm glad. Anytime we can bring a little bit of joy into anybody's day, anybody's life. Again, it's a great day. We not going live later for the after party, but we are going to drop a video with some content that we had talked about previously for our members. So y'all might not see no knees this Friday.
Maybe not tonight.
Not tonight. But y'all will see some. Or I gotta say, or toes, because David Corey in here. But
he don't see your toes.
I wouldn't want to look at the ugly ass boy. I wouldn't want to look at them neither. Just my knees. Your
knees the money maker.
My knees the money maker.
That's the money maker.
That's the money maker.
You gotta show them knees.
Yeah. And no one needs.
It's okay, but nobody needs to know about your toes.
Nobody needs to know about the ugly ass boy. I tell you, I'm glad you love me.
I do.
Because
toes and all,
man. I've seen better days. They just seen better days too. My goodness.
It's just that guy. I ain't gonna start.
You ain't gonna start it on him. Why you gotta be E.T., man? Baby go hard on me. Anyway, look, that's
the back of it is so
just
big.
Leave that alone. We'll talk about that next week on the members only.
Yeah.
But go live 9 sure blessing 365 days. Okay.
All right, Coach Mary Ma is going live.
Okay.
Y'all catch us. We might do a pop-up Monday.
Yeah, we might do a pop-up Monday.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
See, y'all might catch us sometime Monday. How about that?
Yes. In the meantime, Coach Mary Ma is about to trying to phone home.
It is. She is, sunshine. You ain't
gotta put everybody in my business.
It's the last one.
Hey man, why you gotta and quit looking at them? Shit. Say man, we finna go. We finna pass this joint on over.
Thank you, Erica. See,
Erica, stop. Now we got to get Erica right, and we gonna head on over to Coach Mary Ma. And Unbiased LLC, thank you, sis. We miss you being in the chat tonight, but much love. We appreciate you. We thank you. And everybody. Y'all just, look, support each other, love on each other.
Facts.
And thank you for that, Erica, again. Coach Mary Ma. We all gonna head over there. We're gonna do a full-on raid. What you see? Hold on, wait, need money make.
David Corey, okay, I'm not.
Does he stay on? No, bro. No, I mean, it depends on, as long as it's April related, sure.
All right, boss.
Okay. Sure.
Come on now.
God, sassy.
Sassy.
We got.
Thank you, Sassy.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister.
We got money
In the chat. Money in the chat. Chat. Money in the chat.
Money in the
Chat. Let's get Sassy Chappelle too.
Now get Chappelle.
Give us Chappelle too.
Chappelle show. Chappelle show.
She made you clutch that money close up to your chest.
She said, "Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you,
y'all.
Sassy. Thank you so much."
That's right, she is sunshine. You see, I'm sitting over here cheesing, smiling almost every time y'all see me. Don't mind being at home. Love her, love being around her. That's right. Happy spouse, happy house. And sometimes things happen amongst grown folks when they love each other. Yeah, what, baby? Okay.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about whatever she's talking about. What she is talking about. She said that's how you keep a happy wife. Yeah. Beaver. Now we got look, man. No, we not finna keep letting y'all do this. Coach Mary Ma, did you drop your link?
I just put Coach Mary Ma link in here. Also, Geeky Girls Journals. Her link is pinned to the chats. Y'all check out Geeky Girls Journals.
Yes.
Our Friday fave this week.
That's right.
And we appreciate all y'all for being here with us. We had fun. Started off a little rocky.
Yeah, we did. We started off rocky, but
today it wasn't a bad day, but it wasn't the best day. But
right.
We in better spirits now because we're here with y'all. We appreciate y'all so much.
Yes.
Thank y'all for all the super chats, all the super stickers.
Yeah, thank y'all for real.
For the membership. We appreciate y'all.
And don't forget Sassy. Sassy, she on the West Coast. She on that late night tip. So, don't forget to support Sassy when she gaming. Sometimes I see Big Roost over there. Sometimes I just be let back in the bushes. Y'all support each other. Yes. Let's all support each other. I'm
Thank
sure
you,
the pension on the building side can be brought here. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if they still trying to leave. We finna leave. We gone. It's about to get spot. E-Money.
Hey,
E-Money.
It's E-Money on the beat. Yeah, what's up, E-Money?
What you doing in here, man?
Man, if y'all don't catch E-Money when he put his post up, I'll be cracking up. Some of them posts he be put out
facts.
Look
for E-Money in the community page.
Yeah, man.
Look for E-Money in the community page. Coach Mary Ma, you up yet? So we can all go over there. Y'all remember that little paper thing you used to do like this with? That little you
red, green.
Like we go together, or do he like her, or which y'all E-Money just put one of them. E-Money be having some of the best community posts.
He really do, man.
For real.
Shout out,
fam. Shout out, fam.
Come on, Erica.
Erica won't stop.
Thank you, Erica.
And Vision is back in here.
What's up, Vision Preparedness? Y'all check out Vision Preparedness. They be over there having some good old conversations, boy.
Great conversations. We talking about tomorrow he come on and for coffee.
Listening to y'all fellas.
Yes, you can have coffee with him. Thank you, Erica, for that.
Thank you, Erica.
You can have coffee with him, and you can get ready and get more information on June 2nd through the 4th.
Yes, Bug Out Weekend.
You can go to Bug Out Weekend before you go to a regular gun show.
That's right.
So yeah.
Let's see. I think
Coach Mary Ma, you on? You live? Let me look.
I know TLC put the link in the chat so we can do a raid over to Coach Mary Ma, y'all.
Yes. Let me see, Coach Mary Ma.
I know, E-Money, they be cracking me up. I really enjoy your posts and your content, but them community posts, I look forward to them. They be really funny. I enjoy them.
Yeah, it's a day brighter. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. Coach Mary Ma literally go live in less than a minute now.
All right. So let's go on over to Coach Mary Ma and support Coach Mary Ma.
Yep. Just waiting for her to pop up. We're gonna do that.
Thank you, TLC.
Man, we really do appreciate you, TLC, a lot for taking the time to be here. I know all our moderators got lives and biz and stuff to do. And TLC always coming through, always sliding through.
Yep.
We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Hey, Son. Thank you for being here.
Who? Son.
Yeah.
Hey, Son. What's up?
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we finna go, y'all. For real, we finna go.
Yeah, we finna go right now.
Yeah, we gonna pop up Monday. Y'all can.
Yeah.
Celebrate with us.
Right, y'all. Coach Mary Ma is live.
Yep.
Everybody who can, everybody. You know what, Erica? You just keep Beaver. So we're gonna see y'all on the flip. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful, beautiful, joyous, safe, prosperous, healthy, happy weekend. And in the meantime, let's all go over there and raid Coach Mary Ma. Yeah. Don't be afraid to tell her that this is the African Dreaming Raid. Y'all coming on over to support. Baby, you gotta tell what. Until the next time that they see us and we see them, what you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna be doing what you doing.
And I'm gonna be doing what she doing. And we both gonna be over here being country in another country. Peace. We're Holla family. Y'all take care. Much love.